guys do in the game. Uh,
Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you.
yeah. No weird backhanded comment there. Thankfully. However, in game, as you move forwards into the next state of where things have transpired, you decided to help out Lone and his individual men. For some reason, I feel like my voice is different. It might be the chip. I don't know. Anyways, as you manage to help out
It sounds a little barbecuey.
a little bit, yeah. I don't know why. Could be the chip. Ava managed to basically not get kicked out by your, let's call Ray your ally or friend, due to them almost killing another student. Honestly, Lone would probably have kicked you out, but as a GM, I didn't want you guys to feel bad for kicking out a whole bunch of students because they were associated with you. Uh, so I'll let this play out. While this endeavor happened, you guys met Connor and his team, as well as the School of Aquas, led by the current headmaster, Aquala. You guys stood and dealt a few bits of here and there, tests of skill, fortitude, strength, intelligence. Somehow Dan got in the intelligence section. He almost got it, except for Koala didn't want her students to fail. So she rolled quite well on not believing his process. But overall, thanks to, honestly, quite literally, the last thing, which was the fight, your team managed to succeed and win. Which means that the school, or the actual team that fought off the other school of Aquas, is now going to head over to another plane of existence and acquire armor to be held onto them until the school's actual semesters start. But with that, a closing ceremony begins to play out. Not too much longer, let's say like an hour after events had played out. The last thing that had happened, Connor went directly for a stab directly towards Ray, and immediately a pulse of energy just burst out, knocking just about half of you out, half of his team out, and Connor was unconscious. So very hurt. If it wasn't for the circle, a lot of you would probably die. So hooray for countermeasures.
Yay!
Also, Micah has like a couple more fangirls fawning over them. Who knows what happens later? Who's to say? But with the closing ceremonies taking place, Samantha, the individual that is more or less the what would I call them? Or what would you call them? Referee, more or less. Someone that's bipartisan of both parties. Looks towards the schools and basically states, now as things have transpired, it does seem that Leon and his accompaniment has succeeded in this endeavor. She does the whole golf clap thing. No one really joins in because she's not very energetic. It's more like clinical. You guys did it. You guys won. Congratulations. After getting cleaned up by the medics here and there, Ray, you find yourself not damaged at all. Well, you did take the force damage, but you didn't go unconscious, which was good. Samantha then continues after the finished golf clap. Now then, as stated referee for the individual schools, your team, Leon, will be given the honor of getting the armor for the semester start, and then once the winter solstice comes about throughout the months, you will then fight for the honor of reclaiming it and reclaiming your own titles. Mistress Aquila, please make sure you have everything prepared. As for the rest of the students, make sure you're all welcome, rejuvenated for the next following semester at our colleges, and make sure to make a new friend here and there. We'll have closing ceremonies at night, but until then, you're free to do whatever you desire. No hanky-panky. And then she begins to just leave. After...
What does hanky panky mean? I whisper to the group.
What?
What does hanky panky mean? Is that a game?
What?
I'll go...
A game in this band? It seems weird, right?
I believe it's a type of pancake.
Aquila looks towards Leon, gives a general courteous bow, handshake, then basically leaves that section, attending to her students. Leon then looks towards the faculty members as well as the other students around. Thank you all again for participating. I congratulate all of you for a job well done. Although not all of you are my students, I congratulate each and every one of you for advancing your skills, for becoming the best you can be, and for tomorrow's brighter future. You do finally hear some actual cheers as Leon's less clinical and more upbeat and bright, and he is kind of handsome. So some of the students that are of age, but it's still a little weird, the whole power dynamic, do swoon kind of a little bit. But then he eventually leaves to deal with his students as well. As Tempest asks, "What's hanky panky?" Connor does come over towards your team. His team is currently speaking. If you want to speak with anyone, you're more than welcome to. But he does come over and does state, "A job well done, all of you. Quite frankly, did not expect that outcome at the very end."
I don't think we did either.
Question.
What
I
happened?
mean, I just, might be a little, a big thing. Did I explode?
Nope.
No?
Didn't notice anything.
I mean, if you did, you're still there. But you did throw out some immense, powerful energy that knocked us all back.
I think it's a symptom of your shifting morals.
Are you saying I can become that strong all the time?
No, I'm saying that your body is rebelling against your choices.
I don't know what any of this means.
I can
group
become
stuff. Don't
that
worry about
strong
it.
all the time.
No, Ray, no.
No.
Body, rebelling, choices, bad.
That being said, while you guys are discussing things and out of game as well, if you ever believe anyone's lying to you, you haven't done it in a while, so I'm just reminding you. You can roll insight to see if there's some double-handed talk here and there.
Yeah.
You are dealing with another school, as well as concurrent things that could be problematic. So, just letting you know, I'm not saying he's lying, but I'm also not saying he isn't lying.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Ray would instantly believe it because it makes Ray feel strong. So.
Fair, I guess.
Ray could, even if it was a very obvious lie, Ray would be like, "Oh, I'm becoming strong.
This path I'm taking is true and genuine and righteous."
I was right to choose this evil."
Although now
mean,
you
good.
see it as evil. Yeah, there we go. Connor then looks towards your team. Once again, more than a fair fight. That being said, if you ever want to speak, fight, collaborate, you're more than welcome to join us as well, or speak with one another. Looks towards you, Dan. If you are my brother, and if you were the one we lost many, many years ago, I would like to discuss things as well. If you are who you say you genuinely believe to be, you are technically a duke's heir, being married to the third daughter of Aquis. So if you are of age now, so we do need to check that out. If you don't want that type of life thrusted upon you, forget I mentioned anything.
I was a duck's heir. I agree.
Dan, you guys are brothers?
Excuse me?
A duck's heir?
I am
Wait.
not related. I am obviously more human
Ducks
than
don't
that
have
thing.
hair. Ducks do not have hair. They have feathers. No? Nobody? Okay.
No one.
What? What is ducks aren't veal?
Looks at
That's right. They're
Dan's
conspiracies.
fish body.
Yes.
Dan,
You sure? I'm not seeing the fishness.
It's in
from
the
you.
ankles.
I'm seeing it. They're both blue.
The angles.
I look at the ankles. Are the ankles similar?
They're more pale. They're more humanoid, human than anything else. When you say, I don't really see the resemblance, you notice Connor, he himself is a very powerful, well-built man. While he does have fish kind of look to him, he himself does not have the head of a fish, the eyes of a fish, or anything like that. So I can generally tell Uh, why you're not seeing it?
Is there a lot of inbreeding in fish culture?
Looks a lot like,
I
you
mean,
know, a
there's
mirror.
plenty of fish in the sea.
Like not currently, but there was in the past.
Oh,
No.
that would make sense. Because
At-
Dan,
The same eyeballs.
not since 200 years ago. That
Ah.
being
Traits
said,
are
though,
really hard to get out of the bloodline, though. Like
what
my hair.
Dan has, or what my brother had, which resembles Dan, so I can see wow they have this, is something known as a genetic disorder, but not one that causes
Allegedly.
problems with the body, rather causes formation of the body to occur. Which
well, I feel pretty bad now. Excuse me, I have been very ignorant
no,
of...
not at all. In fact, due to
Merfolk.
these manifestations of the body that Dan has, this is considered an heir's trait, which is why he was destined to marry into the royal family itself.
Dan, my friend, you should check this out. You've been searching for your family forever.
I have. I've mentioned them many of 0 times.
But you carry
family-
them around.
Oh, that family. Yes, my legitimate family. I've recently lost Grandma. She was possessed by the devil and ate through the bottom of a barrel, and I would like to find her.
You could be rich.
If he is discerned to be our brother, then yes, he is rich.
Influential.
My name is Dan, though, so.
You're looking a gift horse in the mouth.
A gift
Connor
horse.
does state, may I have your entire name, if you don't mind? For starters, I'll give you mine, I suppose. My name is Connor Main Dane, or Dan, depending on the context of the language.
Oh my god! Oh my god, you guys! They're really
Well, I'm obviously human.
There's a connection. Well, I do see, now that you speak of it, I do see the resemblance in the colors. I do.
More human.
Ray
From my
is just
distance,
not
I
seeing
believe
it.
they look pretty similar.
Obviously, very similar. Yes, similar.
I'm sure this genetic disorder, whatever it is or whatever it does, could account for all these differences, right?
Have you found a cure for the disorder? Maybe Dan could become more man.
It's not really a cure. It's like, take for example, traits. You might have golden eyes, red eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. It's just how they look.
I have some
Yeah,
of
but I
those
mean-
eyes.
Dan doesn't even have eyelids.
Many more
He
folk
does
don't.
actually. They're just invisible. they're
Oh,
transparent.
really?
Many
And
more
they
folk
go horizontally too, which is actually pretty cool, right?
blinks. You notice eyelids. Connor does state, if you don't live above ground, then general mofolk don't acquire eyelids. So that's not an impossibility for someone not to have eyelids.
I am startled.
Shocked.
It's interesting how
Baffled.
Connor
Wait.
has all the answers.
Dan has lost his memory since going with the queen.
Can I just point out something that I feel like we're all overlooking? Does that make Dan royalty?
I asked that already, yes.
Soon to be
Sorry, I was-
royalty. He's royal in the sense that he has a title.
Does he have riches?
He's nobility,
Told
not
you I had a title.
Yes, he has riches.
Never mind, Dan.
But
Disruptive abuse.
this is my moment. Excuse Connor, as the sole protector of Dan, who I once found in a fountain saving fish, who was then arrested, and I have now taken across the kingdom to find his family, I would like to show to you Human Man Dane, your brother, who I've brought back and will humbly accept a gift. I bow.
Motorcycle noises. Sorry. You do so in in a way like someone that quite literally just found their brother, and someone that goes, Yeah, I was looking for you this entire time. He looks towards you and does state, "It's quite all right. You may rise. If you are saying what you say is true, then I am more than welcome and willing to give you a gift."
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
and comes over
Wow.
like a very happy, joyful brother, and then goes, "If you are my younger brother, let me have a look at you." He like picks you up. You're not short, but you're not exactly the tallest person. But he quite literally
Just-
easily lifts you up.
Stand stiff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like flail like a fish,
Nah, just very stiff-bodied, like a dead fish.
like a dead
Playing
fish,
dead.
like the many dead fish you killed so far.
I brought one back.
You brought one back. Ray brought one back. Lifting you up, you can tell this man's strong. And then bringing you back down, you feel a sensation of a lost memory. Long time ago, way back. Your memories are not exactly the best, but you do get a sensation of familiarity. There is a memory that is like of you currently on a boat with Connor, a sister that looks a little bit older than you, a sister that looks a little bit younger than you. Currently just talking with two very tall fish people, which are either your parents or two giant fish people. I don't know how Dan would see that, but probably your parents. While they were
Wow.
discussing things, basically yelling at people on the boat, your brother was holding on to you firmly. But you then saw a seagull perched on the actual boat ledge. And while your brother was called over to your parents, you went over there, playing with the bird until you accidentally toppled
Damn.
and fell into the water once more. Thankfully enough, you're merfolk slash fish person, so you were basically rolled out with the tide and basically continue to wander. It's one of the first memories you have, or at least ones you can recollect. Since then, if Dan believes this, Connor has been looking for you ever since. And more than likely, now that
believe
he's
this.
found you, more than likely now that he has found you, he does have. He's glad because more or less you believe it's probably was his responsibility to look after you. So he's glad you're alive, if nothing else.
Well, yes. I have a faint memory. We were all on my water wheelchair, and I fell off. And that's it. That's the whole memory.
Wow.
I told you. Connor, he suffered major brain damage, but I managed to heal him pretty well. But it did cost me good coin to find a good doctor, because Ray was not a good doctor and didn't help at all, and actually stabbed the air in the chest. I almost died in blood if it wasn't for me.
Dan,
He
Dan,
asked me to.
Yes.
Dan. When he picked you up, you got memories?
I got memory.
Do you think if he picked me up, I would get my memory?
It makes
You lost
more
memories?
sense than him
You
picking
got
me up.
memory?
Gaining a memory.
Let's see. If he picks me up and I get a memory, then your memory might not be a real memory. It might be just something you caught from him, like a
Like a
virus,
disease. A memory virus.
memory virus. Connor, pick me up.
No.
Sure. More ecstatic, not asking any questions, because he's happy that he found his brother. He picks you up. He's fairly strong. He doesn't pick you up as high as Dan because you're a little bit more muscular. Sorry, Dan. But he does pick you up. Managed didn't do so. But no memories come about. The only memories you have currently, or at least the clearest ones, was your fun night with like the new friends you made. That one very attractive blonde elf, not Naira. Sorry, Naira, you're not here. You drank her blood. Delicious. Then you had a fun night. I'll leave that to your own imagination. Other than that, no new or old memories surface.
Dan, he doesn't have a memory virus.
Put you back down. I never stated I did. But he then gives you a piece of paper down after writing it down.
Yes.
When you
What
do
does
have
this
the
say?
time, come to this address. It is our family's estate, back in Aquas.
Wow. Is there a water wheelchair waiting for me? At the docks.
I don't know what that means, but there's plenty of things we have there. Plenty of carriages, boats, the boats on surface home and the underwater surface home.
I understand.
Man, our sisters are not going to believe this.
Yes.
I'm so moved and happy for the reunion. It's been a long journey. May I ask
Journey.
when I will be paid? Humbly ask.
Of
when
course.
I will be paid.
I can only offer you what I have with me right now, but when you arrive
That's
with
fine.
Dan,
I could take all that.
of course. When you arrive with Dan, I'll pay you the rest of the amount. He
That's
looks into his
very,
purse,
very kind of you.
takes out like a whole bunch of coins and like hands it like fervently into your hands. Like he doesn't care how much he's paying. He's just glad to have his brother back. You do now have 75 gold.
Why, thank you.
50 platinum.
Oh, jeez.
80 silver. And 73 copper.
What's platinum?
Platinum is more expensive than gold. Like silver, if you have a platinum piece, that is worth 10 gold pieces.
Wait, how much platinum?
It's written in the Roll20 chat. 50 platinum.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Becky is actually in tears. It was just such a long journey, and it's very, very happy. I'm very happy that
Of course.
I found him.
He embraces you in a hug. Like it's a big, strong bear hug. He's technically a little shorter than you by like an inch. So it's a little awkward. But it's strong. You can tell he's emotional right now, but still acting on airs to present himself as more nobility. But he just found his brother, so he's gonna go with it. You tearing up over the money instead of his brother, not realizing the two. He does thank you once more and releases the hug.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go over here and regroup.
Becky, it's okay. It's okay to be emotional, you know?
I am emotional. I've never been paid so much in my life from a scam.
Yeah, no, it's good, right? It's good.
It's just like a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work to get to this moment.
Yeah, I'm so proud of
and
you.
I managed to get good coin for that moment.
I don't know what's going on with Dan's token.
I was gonna say, who put fancy
He's
things
now
on Dan's
royalty. He
Okay.
now imagines himself as having a human mustache and a top hat. Can't afford either, but it's how he sees himself.
Okay.
It's water shaped that way.
Sure, it's water shaped that way.
He does thank your group once more as Ray removes himself from the, I suppose, conversation. Connor does look towards you, Dan, once more. Grabs you on both shoulders, embraces you in a big, strong bear hug, releases you in the state.
Yes.
I know you have your life to live for now, but when you return back to the estate, we have much to discuss. But for now, I need to give you something. A good brother, good older brother would be able to do something. He then takes out
Dan, I believe
his blade. The blade itself is intricately woven with a lot of merfolk language patterns on it, basically the language.
Wow.
He then presents it to you. Palm of
What is
first.
this?
This is my blade. It's often than not something very, very powerful. I
Is it
see
more
no
powerful than
other.
my sticks I throw at people?
Quite so, yes,
Wow. I'm pretty excited. Thank you.
of course. You definitely do earn it.
Very good gift. I'll put it in my pant.
You put it in your pant. What you have now is a +2 short sword. No, sorry, not short sword. Long sword. It has the ability to wash over someone with water, and with a bonus action, someone must make a strength saving roll or be frozen in the water for 1d4 rounds. Basically, they're immobile, unable to move.
Okay. Gotcha.
While
Alright,
that
okay.
happens, though, you can't use the weapon because the weapon itself becomes the water. You can
Okay,
retract
cool.
it back to you whenever you want. It's just what it does. You
Do
now
I-
have a very
Do I just put +2 sword?
+2 sword. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if Dan could use it, honestly. But you have it.
I
It's more
use
symbolic than
spears.
anything. I mean, that's true. I
Oh, spear, sickle, scimitar, quarterstaff, mace, javelin, dart, dagger.
guess you're just
Yes.
not trained in it.
Love.
Connor
I'm
does look
could-
trained in
towards his team.
everything but sword.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
could attach it to a pole.
Yeah, you could just tape it to a pole and.
I'll
Knowing-
go to a smith
knowing
and have
Dan.
it taped to a pole.
Yeah, knowing Dan probably would. But Connor does thank all of you once more, and looking towards his team, you may all speak with these gracious folk however you'd like. I unfortunately am becoming a little bit too emotional, so I'll be putting myself to the side.
Bye,
And
conman Dan.
Insight check. I want to know if this guy's for real.
all right.
How would you not trust conman?
You believe he is very excited that his younger brother gave him a nickname, and like you see a tear like currently forming.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, though, he is
Mhm.
royalty, so he doesn't like to show his emotions other than like jovialism, because that technically is considered a sign of weakness. So he has kind of like the whole masculine mentality to a degree, like can't show my weakness, can't show my anger or joyful sadness, air quotes. I don't know if Dan's smoking a pipe,
He's trying to get rid of it.
but
Yes,
Tempest, you do believe that his words are genuine.
Guys, we found Dan's family.
my family
All
found
the
me.
time we thought that they'd been dead. We found them.
It honestly makes
Oh.
more sense that Dan just got lost.
Yes, It is
Yeah, that does make
surprising.
sense,
I
actually.
thought they'd look more human than that. They're kind of fishy.
You say. Actually, I'm gonna have him do something before he leaves. Before he leaves, he like, everything still happens. He just speaks with Diane for a quick second. You just hear, just do it. I kind of owe her something. Really? Are you sure? Yes. Like, please? Fine. You owe me one. More than fair. All right, I gotta go. I need to go water some plants. What? Why? Gotta go. Goes back to the area, and when you guys are contemplating, yeah, maybe a little bit more fishier. Diane looks over towards Becky, where she's currently emotional behind a few pots.
Not emotional, just allergies.
Allergies. Diane looks towards you, Becky, and then and does state, "It seems that I might be a little bit busy tonight, so I'm gonna have one of your friends stand in for me. But you know, if that doesn't really work out,
I volunteer as tribute.
she was actually gonna come over towards Tempest anyways. You know, hit me up tomorrow." She does hand you a small note, 50 gold, and does state, "Make sure she has a good time. My boss did state, you know, you were kind of into her. Things don't work out. Totally in for a rebound. Just let her know."
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Take that out however you will.
Bye.
She waves, and then heads back to her team. Her team does converge, talking a little bit. If you want to talk with anyone, you're perfectly fine and welcome to. Or you can just wait until basically Aquas's headmistress comes over to lead you to the armor. What do you guys do?
I would like to. Oh yes, you go first.
Well, Ray's over here, I don't know if you read it in chat, is trying to reproduce the feeling that Ray had when the energy was released.
Okay. You begin to like focus in on yourself, begin honing in on your skills, your talents, seeing if it's like some weird fire pulsation, or when you infuse energy into magical weapons to try to mess with them more or less. You try to do so here and there, and nothing really seems to work. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
I wonder if that really was.
With a 24, you can definitely tell that after some trial and error, you have never manifested anything like that beforehand, so you generally don't believe it was you. By the skills and traits that others have around you, it's possible that any number of students could have helped you, air quotes, out. Now, why they would do it, you're not entirely sure, but you don't unfortunately believe that was your skill or training or accidental luck on your new path to healing people, air quotes.
Huh. Maybe I just need to practice healing. Pulls just starts rushing off the dagger.
You do so. Yeah, you just begin to like sharpen the dagger. I'm like, okay, so that wasn't really my gift, but I'm sure cleans the dagger, begins to sharpen it more. I can think of other ways to work. I guess. I don't know. Being menacing for no reason.
Yeah.
But Micah, eventually some people do come over. You unfortunately have drawn a crowd. Well, it's not unfortunate. Well, it depends on who you are, I guess. People do
I'm
come over.
Micah.
You are Micah. People do come over. Like, you do see the one girl that you were hanging out with yesterday, right here. Coming over, she does state, "You were fantastic. You were incredible. Like, incredible." Her friend coming over does state, "Yeah, pretty good. Me and the rest of our gang are kind of gonna go out and party a little bit. Like, are you and Vale like gonna hang out for a while?" Oh wait, sorry, Lily was the one that was super into you. Are you and Lily gonna hang out for a bit? If you don't, like, you want to do like a double date kind of thing? You, her, me, Thomas. Thomas gets excited.
I wasn't able to show all my specialties. I'm a little sad I wasn't given the opportunity to blow you away. I might need a moment and would like to meet up with you later. I'm more into a group than anybody in particular.
No.
I'm gonna see how thirsty Lily is. It's not that high, so she's pretty thirsty. When you say that, Micah, Lily's like, she didn't hear a no, and it's definitely an opportunity. So she's going, "Oh yeah, no problem. I'm gonna invite like a couple more good-looking friends. We're gonna figure things out. Thomas, Vale, you mind helping me out?" Vale, her friends, you get a look. I don't know if Becky gets this look, but anyone else that's looking at this, maybe Dan, I don't know if he can interpret this. Vale's like, "Oh, sweetheart, no. You have some self-respect," but doesn't say this out loud. You'll believe potentially she'll have this conversation later with her, but she nods and goes, "All right, we're gonna go help Lily out. Thomas, let's go." Thomas, clueless.
Be sure to let me know where you're going later. I'm going to try to get my friend Dan, the man, to come.
Wow. What?
Dan, you've got a new nickname.
Dan the man, human man.
Yeah.
Dan?
Vale does state, "All right, that sounds cool. We did like kind of overhear the whole dukedom kind of thing, so yeah, definitely welcome. Seems pretty cool." Thomas goes, and is like worried he's gonna have more competition with Vale. It's like, "Yeah, great, yeah," and they shove off after a little bit.
He had a nice hat.
He did
I
have a
like
nice hat. Still after his kind of more or less childhood friend, and now might have Dan to compete with. Potentially. Used to say. But other than that, what else do you guys do? Other than Tempest probably hitting on Becky.
I contact the underground.
All right. You do a little whistle,
Yeah,
and some shadowy silhouette comes about. Behind you, you do hear someone in the shrubbery. Yeah, you need something?
Yeah, I need you to take 25 of this platinum and put it in the bank, and in return, I am going to pay you accordingly. So please, you will only get paid once I get a receipt that it's in a bank.
All right.
Oh, Becky, you shouldn't do banks. They're not really the way to go. You should
I'm
just
putting it in
go
a bank. Tempest? I've only been rich once before, and it was very short-lived. So I'm going to, yes, 25 platinum, and I will also, just know if you'd run away with this bush person, I will cut off all your fingers, and I will shove them in your eyes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What didn't happen the first time? He shows you 3 missing digits on his left hand. Won't probably be
Okay.
the last.
Good.
Disappears, goes into the city. 10 minutes later, comes back, gives you the receipt. Do you pay him?
Yes. I pay him 10 gold.
Okay. He goes, better than nothing, and shoves off.
I don't know if I trust him. He's missing a lot of fingers. That's a lot of lessons to learn.
Or one very mad person.
Okay.
No, he has multiple lessons. They're all different languages. I'm not buying it.
I've seen a guy once, Tempest, he had lost all his fingers and he was already on 3 toes. But he still did a decent job. He did a decent job. He just would drop a lot of coins. And I believed him.
I don't know if you should believe him.
Well, he did drop a lot of coins.
Maybe
he had no
kept
fingers.
them.
And that's why he lost the coins.
Maybe he just kept them. I know. It's really hard.
I believe you.
I'm so glad. Let's talk about it more over dinner, okay?
Okay, but I'm really back here hiding because I get the feeling something's going down.
Wait, what? What?
I don't know. We don't have good luck. So I recommend hiding.
Oh, okay.
And
I'll hide. I'll hide with
I figured
Becky.
the guns people would be a pretty good place to hide by since, they have guns.
You can see
You
them
wanna-
packing
you
up their
wanna
guns
hide?
away.
Together?
No!
Wow.
Becky's gonna hide in the bush.
You hide in the bush.
I'd like to
Follow.
locate animals and locate my demonic grandma.
Do you... Go ahead and put up the spell. I don't know if you can locate specific animals. Just animals.
Oh boy. Let's give me a sec then. Boop, boop, boop.
If the spell doesn't work, we can just roll survival and see what happens. Describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant.
Demonic fish.
Concentrate. I guess that would technically qualify. You name demonic fish, and after a while, you do get a ping. It seems to be further into town. Do you follow it?
Yeah, I follow it.
All right. You follow it further into town. After a while, you do come across it. It does seem to be in the epicenter of the town market square section. And currently, a whole bunch of people are fighting it off, trying to kill the thing. It's now in 3 pieces, but the head of it is still moving about, trying to bite people.
Damn. I would like to,
As this being
shape
my
water.
summoned thing,
Yes.
do I have any connection to it? Sense anything about its status?
No.
I didn't know if that was a thing or not.
Are each of the 3 pieces
Depends on
moving
the
or
spell.
just the head?
Just the head. The rest of the bodies becomes inanimate, and that part, or at least section, after it's been cut off, kind of decays away. It's still there, but
killed 2.
not fresh.
Yeah. Oh god, you guys killed 2 grandmas. I yell at them to stop.
I hear I make a sound from the bush.
Dan, roll
You okay?
persuasion with disadvantage, because this fish has been attacking people.
That's true, it has been attacking people.
What's a 5? Unfortunately. The town folk do not listen to you. After a
No.
while, they begin to pike into the fish head until the fish head finally stops moving.
Gosh. Oh no. I would like to gather all 3 pieces of the fish.
You begin to grab both of the parts that are still on the ground but moving. When you go into like try the fish head from the pike, the fishmonger that currently has it like backs up from you, and then states, "What the heck are you doing, kid?"
This is my grandma. What are you doing?
Son, this is a fish. You're a merfolk. That's not how this works.
Is it not how it doesn't work?
Those are 2 negatives. What are you trying to say here?
May I buy your pike with my grandma on it?
For what reason?
I'd like to take my grandma back home.
Look, kid, you want it back? 200 gold.
Yes.
I'm sure your
200
grandma is well worth 200 gold for you.
Oh boy, hard decisions. Oh, this gets complicated. I really want grandma back. The spells. Can I try charming the person?
You do have charm person. If you want to try it.
I'd like to try it.
You cast charm person. He technically still gets save, but he has no modifiers because he's just a fishmonger. And so it's just a straight up D20.
True.
It's wisdom. Yeah, nope.
Just D20.
That's an 8. So when you
Whatever.
try to charm the person,
Nice. A 3.
it seems to work just fine. The person that you're trying to charm has to roll, not you.
Oh.
He rolled an 8 though, so you're fine. Looking towards that, he goes, "You know what, kid? They don't pay me enough for this." He like flings the pike towards you, but he doesn't let it go. So the force just removes the head and it hits your chest, and you grab it.
Oh, just the head, not the pike?
No, the pike's mine.
Oh.
I use it to fish.
That would have been cool. I almost obtained a zombie grandma fish pike. Would have been very powerful. But I'll take my grandma and take my leave.
Look, I'm pretty sure I'm charmed because I'm more of a hard ass than this. Just go before this leaves.
It's very hard. Thank you. I will leave.
He looks at his backhand. Yeah, been working out, kid.
All right. I will
Thanks for
just
noticing.
put all the bits
The
in my
wife
pockets.
doesn't notice. You do
Got lots
so.
of pockets. They're moss pants. Yeah.
Do you head
I
back?
shall return back.
You do so.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, Ray.
Hey.
Hey, what?
Just saying hey doesn't...
Hey,
Hey.
Ray might be away.
You want to?
hey.
Oh, there we go.
Do you think you can? You think you can fix grandma again?
What do you mean? I turn around.
I hand out 3 parts of grandma.
You see a fish that's been cut in half. Half the body is already like kind of decayed away. The other half is also kind of decayed away. You kind of brought back a dead fish from nothing, more or less. So after all, decomposition is super fast in that kind of state. The head is more or less the same because he bought it just yesterday. But it is like bashed in half with a spear, you believe. Wound.
You know,
Yes.
I've been thinking about this. I can't.
Yes.
I know a way to bring her back, but we need to go find a graveyard.
Okay.
So go find one and then come back to me when you find it.
Before you try to give Dan another mission, Aquala does, after finishing speaking with Lon, does state, "Students that have participated, please step forwards."
That's me.
This is
I'm-
the trap.
Wait. Ray, do we step forward since, we're
I-
technically not students, but we are students, but
Yeah, I don't know if that you qualify. I know I definitely don't qualify.
Step forward to what? Where?
which way's forward?
Which one's forward?
She does state, after most of you go, "Where do we go?" Aquala does state, "Inside the safety circle." Are you all new
Yes.
for
Well, no.
semester?
I am not smart, but if all the fighting takes place inside the safety circle and everyone on the outside's not fighting, is this not a safety circle?
Yeah, would it
I'm
be the
not
opposite
technically-
of a safety circle?
I'm
Would it be
not-
a safety
My
donut?
gosh.
I'm not technically new. I started yesterday.
Good. Then you should know how things work. You listen to the faculty, young sir.
I know that because I am a member of magic school.
Yes, we all
Yes.
know.
Wow.
Congratulations. You can tell
I
she's a little bit
didn't.
bitter for your school winning still. Not that it shows. Ahuela then states, "Now then, I will be transporting you along with your headmaster to the location of the armor. Say goodbye to your loved ones and all not. You'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Harm her.
If you're all ready, yes? Good. Then we're going."
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, you're coming with us?
I'm going.
Yeah, I don't know how this is working.
It's
I'll
okay,
be
I've done
here
this
the whole
before.
Immediately, you do see the circle after she chants out in Draconic a language. She's just teleporting all of you, including herself,
One,
to the
five, six,
extraplanar dimension that holds the armor. Tempest, you did step forwards beforehand. We're going to say something?
No, I just wanted to make sure that I was going with her.
Oh,
I wasn't sure what she was going to do.
She begins to chant, and the circle begins to glow until it.
There's fish on the floor.
Uh,
Dear God.
there is. Until it bursts open, and after some massive light source, you all reappear here. Standing around, you do see
Wow.
a massive expanse of
Oh, damn.
This is beautiful.
woodwork, as well as intricate
Wow.
stonework. In front of you does seem to be a giant statue drawn out and made out of crystal, and an armor set placed upon her breast plate area as well as her chest area. Not chest area. What's it called? Abdomen?
Yes, abdomen.
Jump.
I'm going to play naive. Who
Try
is this
again.
person?
Booby holder.
Booby holder.
Yes.
Chest and abdomen. While people begin to jump all over the place, Aquila just looks towards the lawn. Are these your new students? It doesn't seem they have been trained. Most of them haven't. And yet they still won.
It's because we're the strongest.
It's fine! It's fine, dear. I'm sure you all deserved it.
Yes, I'm the
Definitely,
top of my
yes.
class at
Hey.
magic school.
I didn't have an opportunity to show my strength.
Oh, I'm sure you would have been most wonderful. Most wonderful indeed.
I have a particular set of skills that I'm now good at.
I can walk on water.
I have
Oh,
magic.
I'm sure you're all fantastic in your specialties.
Guys, I think she's being really sarcastic. I don't think she likes us at all.
I believe her. She sounds like she's pretty impressed.
Lon does state she's more or less like this all the time, except louder now, so I'm pretty sure she's just mad.
I got. Like, I'm
What?
just waving
What?
Micah over to me.
What? What? I'm trying to read to see if I have the power to see if there's evil.
Come here.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me get out of my
Hello.
character sheet.
Sit. Dan. Okay, you can stay. Micah, you know how we've been going to different dimensions and taking different sets of armor pieces?
Yeah?
We just happened to go to a different dimension and there's a different set of armor piece.
Potentially the last.
I think this is one of the armor pieces.
Nice. A booby holder?
A booby holder.
It's armor.
God's a lady.
Wow.
Is Tempest the only one in the group who knows for sure that this is connected to the armor that we're getting?
You like for sure? Yeah, probably.
But am I the only one?
Ray and the rest of the gang might have been able to interpret that, but Tempest for sure, you know it's true.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense, Ray.
I think we need to.
Get-
Oh, you know who's good at this.
Do I hear them?
Becky!
You probably hear
What?
Dan.
Becky!
What? What?
Yeah.
Becky, come here.
What?
Team meeting.
You come here.
Team meeting.
Yes.
No,
You come over here.
no, Tempest. We
Hello.
we
Hello.
didn't
Hello.
ask you.
I heard you talking. Okay.
While you're all doing this, Lon looks towards you guys, but doesn't really do anything. And
Just
Aqua
shouting really
is
fast.
currently messing with the door, lighting up certain points and fragments. You believe that she's currently unlocking the armor.
Becky.
What?
We think this is the booby holder.
Wait, this is some pretty confidential stuff. We should have done it somewhere farther away from the teachers.
I know. Why? I got. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna win.
Lon looking towards you guys. If you want to do this, you probably and don't want me to hear, you can probably go where
Go
Tempest
over
is.
there.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Ray. Like, why aren't we over there?
God, that's.
But to be precise, looks towards Micah. Sir Micah, yes, it technically does hold those, but it's more like to protect your body.
Okay. So the
What?
Yeah, Micah,
Don't go
boobs are just incidental.
talking about that stuff.
Okay.
They're really not
It's
as big of a focus as people think they are.
It divides the boobs.
Anyways,
It's a
It
booby
holds them
divider.
on different sides.
No,
Oh.
it just covers the boob. The boobs are more of like a problem to deal with, less
Micah
of a.
is a boob man. Micah's a
Okay.
boob man.
What?
Okay,
okay.
Tempest is an arm girl.
What?
The booby holders is the last piece of armor we need.
Wait. Like the one I sold last time.
Wait, you sold it?
Well,
We never
wait,
had
didn't I?
this. We never had this.
I sold it for good points. Good
Oh.
points.
Yeah, we need. That's the thing. We need that. We need.
Are we looking for it?
Yes.
What's it that we needed it for?
I don't
again?
know if we're allowed to take it, but if they don't let us take it, you have to steal it.
I could ask
Oh.
to try it on.
Should I
Guys,
kill
I
them?
don't think this is what you're thinking. I don't think it's connected at all to what we've been looking for. I just
Really?
don't think so. Yeah,
Ah,
I really don't.
I mean, the crown looks pretty cool. Did we steal that?
Wait,
It wouldn't
steal
fit.
just steal all of it.
All of it. It's heavy.
okay, I want to try it on.
You don't have
I don't think you
boobs.
should try
Oh,
it out.
man boobs.
It looks really evil.
What? It looks literally
Like
the opposite
huge-
of evil.
Like
It
those
literally looks
that the
holy.
he's wearing aren't evil.
No, okay, I'm looking at it now, and you're right. It looks very majestic and wonderful.
It kind of does look
However,
holy.
Kinda
the
cute.
aesthetic does
Divine.
not match the stuff that we've been looking for. I just don't think that they're the same.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
this is just another not connected piece of interdimensional armor.
Maybe.
I don't-
Have you guys never
I
dealt
don't see the problem with it. Like, if it was bad, there would be bad people here. And
But-
these people don't look like bad people.
But if we get it out, and
They're not
it
green.
is what we're looking for, then we're going to be setting free
Hey, Lon.
the hounds of hell.
Lon does look towards you. Yeah?
Just a quick history lesson.
them?
How normal is this piece of armor? Would you say that it's like very rare and in a set that's spread out between different dimensions, or just just its own little thing?
That's a very specific question, but
And Tempest is like going, she's like slicing her hand across her throat, like, no, don't tell him, no!
I'm gonna see if he notices that. I'm gonna say he needs above 10. No, I'm gonna say 10 or above. He notices it. He begins to interpret it. I'm gonna have him roll something, and I'm not gonna let you guys see that. Okay. All right. Looking towards you, Ray. Lon does state. Very weird question to ask, but to answer your question, it is an ancient set of armor. More on that could be discerned if you bother to take any classes at the school.
Oh,
Well,
I do.
I mean, I would love for you to tell us more about it.
Miss Ray, you're not allowed at the school, regardless of what happened in Introspire today.
I went to school.
but
I'll
everyone
tell
else
you
is
about
welcome.
it.
But
I went to school. I'll tell you about it.
I'd like to know.
No.
And
Okay.
I'd also like to know if I could wear it.
Oh my god.
A long time
I think I
ago,
would be
Oh
handsome.
my god. That...
there was a deity that wore gauntlets, a chest piece, leggings, and a crown. Well, maybe a crown. I can't remember exactly. But the gauntlets gave wings. The boots were stone. The chest piece golden. on a statue of a girl. And
Lon looks towards you. You exclaim this, and he does state, "If you'd like to learn, I can teach you when semester starts, which is in about 2 months."
the boots, although they looked big, actually fit pretty snugly if I were to have ever worn them.
If they were well made, I'm sure.
Lon, I mean, I know I'm not allowed as a student, but it would be great if you just do, a quick little
And when their
overview
powers combine,
of
they create evil on this planet.
I'm trying to persuade Lon.
You have a disadvantage no matter what with Lon. Unfortunately, you've quite literally said to him, "I'm a criminal that is wanted from various places," and then you attacked his student. So 10's not gonna cut it. When you say, "I would really want to know more about this, Professor," Lon goes, "There are books you can probably discern and find on your own time."
I would recommend not keeping this out in the open because there's probably some crazy evil organization out there that wants to collect all these, that might have even collected the other ones, that might be looking for this last piece.
We're quite
I wouldn't know
literally
that.
in a different dimension right now. Unless they know how to do this, or unless they somehow break through the door,
Wait,
really can't get to it.
or
Leon,
there's an inside job.
I'm
I
curious.
glare at
Inside
Dan.
job.
I'm curious. Why did you bring us here?
We are to acquire the armor set and put it into our extra-dimensional plane.
Oh, okay. So we're the good guys this time. Okay, I'm
I
good
don't
with
know what
this.
that means.
I don't.
Becky,
there-
some would say that we are the protagonists.
I would say we had
Right.
very interesting summer jobs between classes.
Tempest looks towards Lon. May I help you, Miss Tempest?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course.
You
Tempest
guys
to the
keep
side.
looking at the crown. It's really pretty, right?
Oh, so much gold. I wonder how many coins I can make.
Professor, real quick, one question, real quick. Is there an interdimensional graveyard around here?
Aquila just looks towards you and says nothing,
Some research.
Wow.
and continues to
I am an
open the door.
inside job human.
Roll persuasion.
Really?
Dan, roll persuasion. That's a 4. Ah, man. The one time I wanted you to succeed. Aquila looks towards you and does state, "Oh, I'm sure you are. You as a merfolk
I
going
am.
to the school in Isle? Oh, yes.
As
Sure,
a
you're
human.
more than welcome at Aquis if you ever decide to transfer. You know, if they actually taught you anything here. As you did say, you just came here yesterday. So I'm
True.
very, very sure you're a double agent, as they would say it."
Oh, I just curious if your school has an inside. I like the inside.
Yes, we have many faculties.
Like I'm inside these moss pants. It's very nice.
I'm sure it is, sir. I'm sure it is. In fact, keep them on.
That crown's inside that statue.
No, it's on top of it.
Could
I f-
I get inside that crown?
No.
Oh. Sad.
Dan said. Tempest, you look towards Lon. May I help you, miss?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know because, I mean, I'm normally not the type of person to, like, you know, spill the beans or rat on people or whatever. But I think, well, I know that there is a group who's trying to get this full set of armor to unleash old gods.
Tempest, roll persuasion.
Oh, okay.
You have yet to lie to him or have proven yourself not distrusting or of the like. So go ahead and roll with advantage. That's not bad. 15's not bad. Looking towards you, Lon does state, well, if that is the case and they are aware of what is currently going on, or at the very least, more or less know where they could find it. It's the technical ruling does state that whoever does succeed takes hold of the armament. That's not to say we put it into. It wouldn't be technically breaking the rules.
Yeah,
Miss
no, put it somewhere
Tempest,
safe, somewhere that's unexpected.
do you mind if you carry on with the armament itself? If what you're saying is true and they know of our dimensions that we go into housing them, then having it mobile than rather keeping it in one place might prove more fruitful in the events.
So here's what I'm gonna say, and again, this is not really my thing, but technically, this group is working for that group who's trying to bring back the old gods, and one of
Do
our
you
members, I'm
have-
not gonna say who, is
Do you-
really into it.
Do you have a rope, Dan?
Ray literally looking around for an interdimensional graveyard.
Someone else is talking.
Psst, Dan, do you have
Someone else
a
is
rope?
talking.
Which, by the way, nobody can hear the conversation I'm having right now,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yes, that's
Right.
correct.
Rope.
Can
Dan.
Micah hear the conversation that's going on over there?
No,
Dan,
Micah, Dan, Rope.
rope.
You might need to turn up somebody in real life. Should turn up Tempest. She was talking. Yes,
Dan,
I have a rope.
let's try to climb up and try on the booby catcher.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's find out what the other people are talking about first.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, Dan, for once you're going to be smart. Okay, let's go listen in.
No, we're talking right now.
Mother, he's trying to say you're just interrupting their conversation.
No, it's fine.
Hi, Micah.
It's fine.
Hi. What's up?
Hey,
Lon does look towards you. Evening, Mr. Micah. Ray, when you're looking around the corner sections, you look down and you immediately get vertigo, as the area you're at almost resembles that of a flying island in the air. When you look downwards, there's not a canyon or darkness. There's pure whiteness. When you accidentally throw a rock down there or purposely, it goes into the void and you don't see it hit anything after a good amount of time. If there is an interdimensional graveyard, you can jump and find out, or other.
I guess I'll wait until we get back to a normal graveyard.
That being said, when Tempest said, I'm not going to say who, but we're all technically kind of, maybe sort of working for them. Lon looks immediately straight towards Ray. There's no hesitation whatsoever. When
If
that
Micah
happens,
walked up, I would have stopped talking.
yeah. He still looks towards Ray. Then Micah comes in and goes, "Hey, Tempest, how's it going?" Basically cutting off that conversation, which honestly was a good stopping point. Lon does look towards you, and Micah technically. Suffice to say, you're doing a good job, I suppose.
Thanks, yeah. I was studying really hard these past couple days, so it really means a lot that you would say that.
Quite.
I feel like my skills have really developed over the past couple days under the school's watch.
Tempest, I really want to try on the booby catcher.
Do you think that's a good idea, though? Do you have boobs?
I'd be so handsome in it. It doesn't matter.
I
It would-
kind of think it does, actually, because those look like they're kind of fitted for hips and a really small neck, actually.
Excuse me.
And no offense,
It would
but
make my
you're a little bit more
eyes.
muscular than that.
It would make my eyes look so much better.
True.
I don't
Uh,
know.
As you
What
begin
color are your
to,
eyes?
Pardon?
What color are your eyes?
Gold.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually think that they would kind of wash you out. You know, wearing the same color as your eyes, unless they're
Yeah, it's
hazel, it just kind of makes them look like part of your face. and outfit.
Someone that is blonde and has blue ear horns would say something like that.
Who's blonde and has blue ear horns?
Tempest never met her. Lon does more or less interject himself into the conversation. Miss Tempest, I'll see what I can do, but for now, if what you're saying based off the studies is correct, I'll have to think of something else to do on the subject matter at hand. But I'm afraid we'll have to discuss that at another time. But the transference of armor does need to play out,
All right, thank you.
of course.
Ray, I hear that you're into bouldering. Why don't you try to climb that statue? Dan has a rope.
I have ropes.
I don't know what bouldering is.
Dan, are you just glomping over this woman? Like, what's going on?
Oh, am I on a woman? I wasn't paying attention. I was watching everybody else and walking backwards. I'm sorry, woman. Whoa. Man.
You just bump into her. She just basically brushes you off, and eventually she does finish off the pattern cycle system. She does state, very well then. Immediately, like, she puts her palm on the inscriptions, and they begin to, even though it doesn't happen visually, the armor set begins to basically unlatch from the statue and begins to fall down towards her. As that happens, it begins to shrink down further and further until it becomes more manageable for someone of her size or anyone else's size, and she does hold on to it.
Wow.
Oh,
Why?
wow,
Why
that's great.
am I here? Why I here? Why am I
Oh.
here?
It's okay. As you just, as you explain that to him, you can hand me that, and I'll hold on to it.
Oh no, Lon and I were just talking
Ray,
about a plan for that. I'm gonna hold on to it
deception, disadvantage.
Would that be deception
your
or
school.
persuasion? I'm trying to
Persuasion.
persuade her
Yeah,
to
maybe
hand.
persuaded.
What is
Disadvantage.
here?
Hates your school.
Ah, fuck.
That's 12. Oh, you're
are.
more than welcome to hold
Definitely.
on to it. If you were a faculty member, are you? No, you're a
I'm a
Well, I'm
student.
technically not a
member.
student. I mean,
I'm
what?
faculty.
Oh, you're not a student, and yet you fought.
I mean, take that up with Lon. That's not on me.
Of course. We're more than going to take this up. Miss Ray, thank you for bringing this up. It
You're
seems
welcome.
that we'll have to deal with the educational matters at hand.
That sounds good.
We're to throw Lon under the bus.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Ray is secretly trying to get.
Aquila does hand over the transfer of armor to Lon and does state, while doing so, now, Mr. Lon, make sure you hold on to it tightly. I'm sure no errors want to be had or happened. Let's say clerical or otherwise, like students fighting where other students should be. Is there something I should know about? Oh no!
I died.
We're
in
gonna have to
school
look
once.
into things later. I don't know if that's a euphemism for anything, but alright. Aquila looks towards you, Dan, goes, oh, I'm sure you do. That's what happens in adventuring academies.
Yes, I died real good. I killed myself. I'm okay though.
Immediately doesn't believe you. Oh, I'm sure you did.
Oh boy.
Now then, students! Is everyone good?
I do wanna try.
Like, she elongates students. Is everyone good to go? No? Good! Immediately cast her spell to bring everyone back.
Oh damn.
You can still try whatever Dan was going to try,
If
but you're going to be at the
if
school
I
now.
if I feign death, is that death? Do I become a zombie? Or
Uh,
only if someone tries to revive me.
Only if someone tries to revive you
Yeah.
is it a problem.
It's too late. I lost track during transportation. Now I'm just staring at the fish on the floor. I would like to, while people are talking, I would like to take Grandma's head and I will try to like push it onto the fish body. Just in the corner, right here.
Dan,
Trying to
Dan,
give her a body.
Dan,
You
I already said I'd bring
Try
Grandma
to do
back,
so,
Mm.
and since it's already been pierced in with a spear, more or less, it kind of like becomes goo.
Do you see
It's
that,
working.
Nira? That's how fish babies are made.
More paste
That's
than
what my
mud.
dad told me.
Don't ruin that anymore, Dan. I told you that I'd help you revive your grandmother. We just need to go to a graveyard.
If this has a dead fish, is this not just a fish graveyard?
Well, I need a human graveyard. You'll see when we get there.
Beginning to concept.
How many-
Beginning the concept of human to fish graveyard. Aquila does look towards your faculty member, aka Lon, and the rest of the students, as well as her own. Now then, Aquas will be taking their leave. I'm sorry, but none of our students will be participating over your, I suppose, congratulatory win. Again, am I missing something, Miss Aquila? No, I'm sure you're not, but I discovered something, and I'm sure we will have much to discuss when semester starts. I don't like how
Can't
that
wait for
sounds.
semester.
Oh, neither do I, Miss Becky. Neither do I. She begins to basically shout at her students until everyone basically vacates.
Bye, Mom.
Connor does look towards you, waves, hopeful that you will, return back to the family. Samantha goes with them because she's technically a referee. Not from the kingdom, but it's easier this way for me.
Only I
Lone,
knew where my family was.
you have an address. Lone does state, well then, all that aside, thank you for coming, and one and all, I wanted to congratulate the representatives of the school here today. If you'll need me, I will be at my office, but all of you, you're more than welcome to have a great time. As Samantha has stated, no hiking pinky, but he then, in a weird, cool, kind of weird professor way states, but hey, if I'm not seeing it, I can't technically say that it happened. Winks, then heads out. Not sure how to take that.
I still don't know what
I
his
winked
name
back.
You do hear some students, man, he's so cool. Is that really something he should say?
Tempest, I wasn't paying. I was talking to Dan about human versus fish graveyard. Who took the boob hole?
Oh, I didn't notice. I was kind of looking at the flowers. They were really pretty. I was thinking about picking some for Becky. Do you think she'd like them?
I don't know. Micah, did you see who went off with the boob holder?
Oof.
I'm so sorry that nobody would help me climb it. No, I didn't.
Are you saying that? Oh no.
The magic circle is gone now. After some time, it would have disappeared.
Becky, you keep your eye on very shiny, expensive things. Did you happen to see who took the boob holder with them?
The boob holder? I didn't notice. I was looking at the big crown and staff that had more gold on it.
No, just now, after we came back.
What? I was counting my gold. I have a lot of gold. You want to know how much gold I have? I've counted it.
I don't know how we're going to.
Oh wait, the thing?
Yes, the thing we're looking at for the last piece.
I believe it went with Lon.
Dan, do you want to go look for that graveyard?
I can make a graveyard.
What do you mean by
Quinn
that?
does look towards you when you say that. Yeah, you don't have any permits. That being said, I'm glad you guys managed to get Ava and her companions out of this mess that you caused.
For the kingdom.
Ava is grateful for you guys helping out a problem that you guys caused, but doesn't say it that way. But you can clearly tell she is grateful for you guys helping out. She does state, thank you for helping out. Honestly, I'm not sure how well it would have looked if I got my dad and stuff involved. I'm pretty sure it'd be, favoritism. And I'm not totally for that.
That's okay. I mean, it was hard work, but we did it. You know.
Yeah.
You're thankful for it, right?
Yeah, definitely. If you guys want, me, Vol, and Stem are gonna go out to the after party at the school dorms. If you want to hang out and stuff, I can
Yeah,
invite you to like some friends and stuff. Like if you're into like political matters or if you want to like marry to a rich guy, I'm sure I can introduce you to someone.
is in my culture it's customary to give a gift to those who have helped.
Oh, that's cool. That's all she says.
I'll go with you.
Yes, I hold out my hand.
I'd love to go to a party.
She extends her hand for a handshake. Right. If you want to hang out, we'll be at the after party. Micah then states, "Yeah, I'll hang out with you." Uh, Ava does state, "Yeah, more than welcome. I did hear that you and Lily might be having a thing. I think it's gonna be at her house, though. If you want to go with us, more than welcome."
Man, the rumors in this place. You spend one night with a girl.
Word travels fast as they head over to the after party. Quinn does state, "Right. That's out of the way, though. Should we head back to the capital? I mean, Ava and her companions are going to be here for a while. I was just honestly sent here to transport her here, making sure she's safe."
Right, and we're supposed to meet back up with Father Bright, right?
Yeah, in
Yes.
about half a day now.
Yeah.
We gotta
So where's we
go.
going?
Oh, we can stop by the town's graveyard.
Oh yes, there's plenty of graveyards on the way.
Little
I
morbid.
know that because I've sent lots of people to them who
Don't worry,
needed
Dan.
to go
we'll,
to them.
We'll get your grandma back up and running.
Also, my
She
friends
seems
are at
pretty
the
confident.
graveyard.
She's
I
moving more than
accidentally
usual.
killed them.
Wait, what?
She's more jiggly.
I
Yes.
look at.
More flexible than before.
She looks good.
Stop.
She looks very good for an
You're
old
good.
lady.
That's how babies are
You're
made, right?
going
About
to
that
mess
kind of
up
stuff,
her
Dan.
face more than it already is. Please don't damage it anymore.
As you begin to make your way out towards the city, does anyone go to the after party? Like, you don't have to, honestly.
No, not
Well,
me.
I was going to the after party.
Micah goes.
I could go
Like
to
against
that.
that.
Micah goes. I wanted Dan to go with me. I think he needs to get out.
I'm trying to get Dan to come with me to the graveyard to revive his grandmama.
Okay.
Grandma.
Family's thicker than blood. Or
Sometimes.
No,
water.
family's pretty thick at the moment.
Friend. Okay.
As you begin to head out over to the after party, Ray and Dan first head off towards more morbid place. Heading over to the graveyard, which there is one, but there's no map for it. You do eventually find it without too much of an issue. Getting there wasn't a problem, but what do you do when you're there?
I'm gonna start putting some dirt in my pockets for later.
Oh, now, so Dan, you know how you're a human, right?
Yes.
Your
Like
grandmother
my feet.
is also a human. She just wasn't in the right body. So
Yes.
what we have to do
Well,
is
yes.
we need to get a human, a dead one, like your grandmother,
Okay.
and we'll put
Yes.
her head on, I don't know, maybe its shoulder or something, and then I'll revive it as a whole.
Oh, this is how she came though.
Yeah, but we're
She's
just
always been
upgrading
like
her
this.
to more human.
Like she'll have legs like me,
Yeah, just like you, just like humans,
ankles.
like
like the
like
ankles.
normal humans. Yes,
Yes.
human ankles. So first we need to just get one of these bodies.
I'll look around for a freshly dug grave.
There is one like 10 feet away from you.
Okay, Dan, help me dig this up.
Okay. I don't have like big strong hands. They're kind of flexible, so I'm just kind of gonna start slapping the dirt like you'd hit it with a mop.
I want to say, like, after 30 minutes of work, you are able to, it should take longer, honestly. You are able to dig a 6-foot hole.
Ray does most
Find
of the work.
an old, weathered, freshly buried, though, what appears to be a dragon folk person, the head of a dragon, but the body of a more humanoid person, with a tail extending back, in a nice, more or less suit, business cash.
Ray disappointed that it is not a more humanoid figure.
Dan, is this fitting? Is this human enough for your grandmother?
Like those pants look nice.
Yeah, no
Can
other.
I take the pants? I'd
no,
like to take
no,
the pants.
those are
I'm trying
going
to
for
take
your.
the
Nope,
pants.
I'm trying. Those are for your grandmother. Your grandmother wants pants too.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Okay.
Can you give me your grandmother?
Yes.
Okay.
I try to smear her on the head of the body.
You do so.
I will take the grandmother, and I in the adventurers pack. Is there a sewing kit?
There is now. Sure.
Okay. I will sew the head of the fish just to the body, or like even just to the clothes.
You do so. It'd probably be easier with the clothes. You begin to do so, and it more or less works. If you don't shake it up.
And then I will use my last. Actually, no, I got to level up. So doesn't that count as full rest?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Easier
Then,
for everyone.
yeah, I'll use another 3rd level spell. I'll animate dead on, not on the fish, just on the body.
Okay. Beginning to animate the dead towards the individual itself. Can you pull up the spell?
Yeah.
This spell creates an undead servant. Chooses a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium small humanoid creature, which qualifies. Your spell imbues the target with a foul mimic of life, raising it from the undead creature. The target becomes a skeleton if you choose bones, or zombie if you choose the corpse, obviously. The DM has the creature's game statistics. I can make one up, it's fine. On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command any creature you made with this spell. If the creature is within 60 feet of you, you control multiple creatures that you can command, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you basically create a zombie.
Whoa.
And I will mentally control it to stand up and then have its arms out for a hug for Dan. Oh, look, it's your grandmother. She's back, and now she has a body to hug you with.
Oh, Grandmama. You look beautiful. So much better than before.
I will have her give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I will give him a hands up.
Oh, this is perfect. Man,
Nice.
that was some good practice, too.
Does she need water?
I don't know. Maybe water her once a day or something. I'm new to this.
Like to splash water from somewhere. Just spit on my grandma's head.
You do so.
I'll just give it to the mental command to follow Dan. Okay, there you go. Ray is proud to have, made a zombie.
Great. I will
I can
continue
get
to try to
a hold of
take the
this.
pants off of the zombie.
No, stop undressing your grandmother.
Are they
That's not what
powerful
humans.
pants?
That's not what humans do.
The rest of the gang comes over to the after party without too much of an issue. No thievery of pants, unfortunately. I'm gonna change the tempo. Eventually getting here without too much of an issue, you do come across, well, everyone here. When you step in, it's like you just won the homecoming game, which you kind of more or less did, technically. So when you join in, the crowd begins to roar and cheer. Yeah, you did it! Way to go! Woo, monks! You still see the 3 monks just just chanting out, Becky, Becky, Becky.
Well. Okay, I'm gonna go stand up on the bar. I thought this after party was gonna be stupid and I was not gonna go attend because people didn't give me money. But now, hearing your cheers, I see how cool this after party is because I'm here. I start cheering Becky.
After some time, because you more or less were the quarterback in the game, You do hear
Thank
some
you.
people then begin to chant out your name as well, until the basic area begins to roar in the crowd with just chanting out Becky, Becky, Becky. Eventually,
That's right.
Wilt just comes over. All right, settle down. All right, you know what? Those of you age appropriate, first round on the house for having the home team winning the game.
Well,
Those
actually, I would like to
underage,
say
no drinking for you, but you can have water.
all drinks will be paid for by Ray.
People begin to look. Who's Ray? Who?
Ray was the moody one, and because they felt like they let the school down, they've decided to pay for every drink tonight. Give it a cheer for Ray.
People begin to cheer because, yeah, free drinks! Woo, all night! You hear like a 15-year-old going, I can't drink. Does that
Well,
include...
free lemonade for you.
Woo, lemonade! Begin to order, people begin to open up tabs under the name of Ray. Well, Wilt just goes and looks towards you. Is that the one with the whole armor set or the fish person dude? Because I don't trust the fish person, man.
It's the armor set. They're always good on the corn. They're known in like 8 different cities.
All right, sounds good. Pleasure to have your business. Once again, first drink on the house. Afterwards, on Ray! People begin to shout and scream.
I start drinking a lot.
You start drinking a lot. Eventually, Micah does find her their companions. Did you do that wee?
Yes. Hello, girls and friends.
Did you do that we?
Did we do that? Well,
Yeah.
Ray was gone.
Yes.
He knows that he's paying the bill.
No. This is currently the same time. This is halfway through Ray undigging a corpse.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to be wanted in another country.
That's the goal.
Skipping out on a massive bill.
Micah, you find the girls, Thomas, Bob, Ferlin, and their team. Well, companions. You guys basically just won the home game, so obviously they're gonna chill with their the school first, and then go over toward where Lily lives. Looking towards you, Lily does state, "Oh, Micah, you're here. Vale, can you?" Sure. Vale then moves over to the side. You can sit here if you want.
Sure. Since Ray is paying for the drinks, I think we should make a toast to vampires.
Yeah, vampires are cool. Thomas goes, sure, I guess. Vale, are you joining? I suppose they can have a drink or two as long as someone looks after Lily. Looks over towards Bob. Do you mind? I guess, darling, I suppose. Just
Why do we have to watch Lily?
Oh, Vale says, you don't see that?
That what? I don't
cool.
see what.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Is she feeling poorly?
No. In fact, she might be better than okay, but is in a vulnerable state right now.
She's pregnant?
No? Looks towards Lily. Lily, wide-eyed, not sure, because you guys drank a lot last night, and then after you drank her blood, she basically passed out. So not technically sure if she is or isn't. I don't think so. Oh, what am I going to tell my father? Begins to more or less have a panic attack.
Don't worry. This too shall pass. Okay, a toast to vampires.
A toast!
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
Lily, too panicked to maybe have a child before marriage, when she is rich and has a very, very backwards thinking father. A little worried. Doesn't actually drink because she's honestly not sure if she's pregnant or not. Very worried. Vale keeps an eye on things, and Thomas is trying to hook up with Vale, so more or less drinks. Micah, you have a good night once again. I am gonna say Vale is gonna helicopter Lily for a while until you guys go back to her place, and then at technically her place, she technically can't without being way too intrusive. So, if you have a fun night with Lily and drink more of her blood, more than technically welcome. Lily did say she's down for more than one person hanging out. So if you bring in her friends, maybe not Thomas and Vale, because if you don't want to get in between that, up to you, Micah. You definitely can drink from other people, not just Lily. Just be aware that Vale is super gonna hunt you down if Lily is pregnant with your child.
The vampires are sterile.
Not in all myths. I'm gonna leave it at that. Tempest, what do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna just have a drink and cheer Becky and just kind of hang back, but also be present and ready to jump in if I hear my name mentioned.
That's fair.
Well, in the corner, you can hear me talking to this group of people saying, and that's when I punched into their face and ripped out their eyeball, and the whole crowd went crazy. They were all like, Becky, you did it. You won the Coliseum all by yourself. And I held that eyeball up and threw it into the crowd, and everybody loved me, and I became king of that place for a tiny bit.
Oh, yeah, I was there. It was really cool, everybody.
Oh, that's
Yep,
so cool.
I did it.
And you punched that child because he backmouthed you?
Yep.
That's
all
so
of it is
cool.
true.
You can tell that you already impressed the students enough, so they're just gonna eat up everything you say. Eventually, some of the students begin to I don't know if Becky noticed it because she didn't notice it with Aqua's student. You do hear one of the students next to you. So is there a Mr. Becky?
No, I've never met Mr. Becky, but I believe they would be strong. It is a strong name.
Oh, totally feeling like he got shot down. Yeah, that's cool. I'm sure that'd be super strong. I'm pretty good with magic myself. You do hear his friend next to him. Yeah, just move over. You kind of got shot down. No, I can work this in. Another student, she just looks towards you and does state, if there's not a Mr. Becky, there could be a Miss Becky. I'm pretty well off, and if this kind of thing happens, you'd be pretty set in life.
Is your
Okay,
name Becky?
I'm going to put my arm around Becky and I'm going to say, hey, Becky, I have
Yes.
the best story to tell you. Let me buy you a drink.
Oh, for free?
For free. Let's go to the bar.
Okay,
Over here,
yes.
away from this crowd.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Please remember my tales, and please write them down in scrolls and stuff, so everyone will remember me. Becky, my last name is the strongest person ever in the world, who also attended
true.
magic school.
I've
Okay,
seen her
goodbye.
birth certificate. It's very strange, but it is accurate.
When you guys head over towards the bar, Becky soon to join after. Ray and Dan do fun soon with a dragonborn that has a lot of dirt on their body.
Yes. Hello.
Well, looks towards you. Yeah, well, good night. And then immediately looks towards Grandmama. Is that Mr. Davis?
That's my grandma. That's her. She's thirsty. She needs water since she's a fish no, not a fish like me, but she's a fish person.
Looks towards Mr. Davis. What the hell's going on? You got buried last night.
Well, see, I wear pants and she wears pants, so we're related.
Yeah. Looks towards the area. Yeah. Drinks have already been paid for. That person's going to pay tomorrow or later out tonight. I'm going to have to go speak with the principal. You wait here with your grandmama. I'm going to figure this out.
Yes.
Look, everybody, Ray has arrived. Everyone cheers for Ray for paying for all the drinks.
Woo! More drinks! I've already drinking 8 things. I'm wasted. You hear another person say. It was the person that drank the lemonade. But what's gonna go get the principal? Ray, you're here. Oh, so Grandmama. Dan.
Grandmama?
I was muted. Becky, what's going on?
Ray, I have not.
pouring
I've left
drinks.
my wallet at home, and so you offered to pay everybody drinks, so I could be
Becky,
really
you
liked
never
and
leave
liked
your
and
wallet
stuff.
at home. You are very into your own money, and you would never
Oh,
let
that's
it go at
right.
home.
I just remembered it is with my pack. Well, you're paying for all the drinks, and everyone loves me because of it.
I don't have the money to pay for all the drinks.
Well, you better find something else. Find something, because they're gonna
Grandma can pay.
arrest you.
You do hear like some students chanting when you get near them. Ray,
Mhm.
Ray, Ray, Ray,
Yes.
Ray, Ray.
Everyone
drinks,
enjoy
Ray,
your
drinks,
drinks.
drinks.
Enjoy them. Drink as much as you want. I just need to run to my room, and I'll be right back.
Ray going. Let's go, Grandma.
Who the hell is that? Dan, what the fuck is that?
Don't forget, you just see
We've
like
seen her
a
before.
head just
Oh,
like,
that's
sewed to
Grandmama.
the shirt.
Yes, I point at the head.
Becky,
Oh, I remember. The grandmama's looking a lot bigger. The body is.
Oh God,
She's
second.
healthier than before. We found her a pair of pants.
It's
What?
second, Becky.
Well, nice to meet you, Dan's grandmama.
Excuse me, second, Becky. I'm coming through. I will
Oh, did I
excuse
leave
myself
Becky there?
next to
Oh, yeah, I did.
second Becky, and I will look through the windows to see if the coast is clear.
You do see Wilt like heading over towards the school, but other than that, no one else is currently present. There are like
Okay.
some people here and there, but no student or faculty.
Okay, I am escaping through the window and running to the woods.
Okay.
I guess I'm sleeping in the woods tonight.
Well, I think we need to go. Don't we only have like 12 hours to get back to the kingdom?
yeah. It was like a half a day's journey, and we said we'd be back in 3 days, and I think that's like tomorrow.
Yeah. You're supposed
We
to
gotta
be back
go.
with him tomorrow noon.
Oh yeah.
So you can
I
get.
thought we agreed to go before we came to this party. Actually,
I
I think
did
only
too.
Micah was gonna come.
I didn't want to go, but then everyone liked me, and now I'm drunk, so.
Yeah. You do see a few other students come over where Becky is and like hands her some shots and just basically chant,
Oh.
shot, 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 shot.
I drink all of them, and then flex my muscles and do bicep curls with the stools.
I'm not gonna say that this is a bad idea, but also I don't know what I'm saying. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
Hey Becky, see if you can lift me up.
I lift her up over my head.
You
I'm
lift her up.
surprisingly light, so you totally can.
Yeah. Let's say you lift her up quite well, and you can tell that although she doesn't have as much bulk as you, she does definitely have ab muscles. Definitely has a lean cut build towards her. Like she may not be as strong as you, but who's to say who is Becky? Like honestly, but she comes pretty close.
Wow, you feel like you've worked out a proper regiment of 5 times a week, plus jogging, light running, and sprinting exercises, and good rest periods with high levels of protein.
Yeah, protein all the time. Uh-huh.
That's like me.
Thank you, omniscient voice in the sky.
Grandma, be the pants to this human tower and pick up Becky.
Dan, immediately you can't pick her up. You try.
Can
You
Grandma pick
try
her up?
so hard. Let's see. Mr. Davis has a +1 in strength. I'm gonna have him actually roll. Yeah. Damn.
I'm extremely impressed with Grandmama and find her oddly hot.
Grandma / Mr. Davis is able to like,
Grandma!
pick up Becky for like a few seconds. For like, I'm gonna say 3 seconds total before like their arms basically break off. And I'm quite literally mean break off. If everyone wasn't already totally wasted, except for that one student that's just drinking lemonade, people would be panicking. But it just looks like Becky's own muscle build was that alone took down someone. So it just looks like Becky, without even trying, took down another enemy. So they're like shouting and going, "Yeah, you can do it! Man, look at her calf muscle. She just breaks 2 arms."
Grandmama, your arms are muscular, even though they're on the floor.
You just hear Grandmama / Mr. Davis go,
Wow.
Is there a Mr. Grandmama?
Becky, that is clearly a dead body with a fish head sewn on it. What are you doing?
What?
When you say that, Leon will come over. So what's this about, Mr. Davis? What the? What? All right, what's going on here? I said no hanky panky as long as I'm not saying it. This is clearly hanky panky.
Is that what hanky panky means?
No, it has many uses. This is one of them.
Okay.
Lon, I just wanted to say that I like your ears and also beer.
This is Grand Dane.
I also would like everyone to say, hey, Lon, because I have beer. And Lon is there. And Becky. Becky begins to chant Becky again.
Too drunk, most of the students, except for the lemonade boy, that basically bails as soon as he thinks he's going to get in trouble, begin to chant out, Becky! Becky! And then Lon just basically pushes through the drunk students, comes over towards Mr. Davis's and goes, alright, it's clear to me that someone revivified this person, making them an undead. I'm going to assume the one that's not here, that's part of your team.
Oh, no. No, that is Grandmama.
I mean, the fish we recognize. The human, not so much.
Yeah, this body's not a fish. And since Miss Ray's not here,
Pants.
I'm assuming they ran away from all this.
Body is pants.
If they
The
weren't
fish is on
already
top.
banned from the school already, they are officially banned from this school already. And
Wow.
starting today, tomorrow, I'm going to give a chance for them to leave, so none of you get brought up in this. And I don't want Miss Ava to be penalized for all of this again. You have till tomorrow to leave. Tomorrow morning.
We gotta go anyways.
Mr. Davis
We have to
away.
meet people.
Since he's supposed to be consecrated in the ground, buried, since he died.
Oh, let's go.
Great pants.
Well, on that note, I better get going. I'm gonna walk home to the town thing. And everyone's gonna follow me. Everyone follow me. We're gonna go talk to the king. He likes us a lot. We've done lots of missions for him.
Lon quickly comes over, grabs and snatches onto Mr. Davis. Yeah, this is sticking here.
Boo,
Family. That's my family.
boo, give him back.
This is someone else's grandfather that you've stolen from their family plot.
Grandmama was grandfather all along.
I could not
Oh,
tell.
no, I couldn't tell. I only ever had half of her.
Tempest, could you
We
tell?
look so similar.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go into.
Grandpapa?
I'm gonna have to go into town and explain all this to them, and then I'm gonna have to re-kill this person and put them back in the ground.
I could do that.
I will put him in the ground.
Yeah, Ray's banned from this
Man, I
area.
haven't-
If they come in once more to this location, immediately arrested.
Again.
Wow. I would like to try to take the pants. Oh no, they're gone.
Begin to move.
She had such good pants.
Grandmama keeps trying to get over towards you, Dan, but he's basically body locking her into place. Him, technically, into place while scooting them into town. To explain to the Davises that their grandpa is alive again.
But I'll see you tomorrow, Grandma. Grandma never leaves.
Grandma never leaves.
Ray, good news. You're banned from school. We gotta go home.
Actually, Ray, what do you do? Based off of the information you have and based on everything else, what do you do? Technically, you're not there. You said you bolted into the woods, but at that point in time, you would have had things you could have done.
So I would have gone to like the wooded area next to the road that we take in and out.
Yeah.
So if I had to lay low for the night, I can see them in the morning leaving from there.
While
And
going
going-
towards the main road where you go in and out of the city itself, I want you to go ahead. Actually, what's your passive perception?
And passive perception is 12.
That's okay because he's quite literally running and not stealthing. You see Lon heading towards where you just ran away from. He seems panicked with Wilt, looking towards that direction. You do hear, "Explain to me why Mr. Davis is awake and somehow alive again." I don't know. He came in with a fire person and a fish man. The fish man was causing trouble yesterday. Just come with me. They quickly rush towards the bar slash school inn.
I bet they'll be impressed with my work. Well, I guess I'm all alone. Then, it's time to practice.
Yeah. Begin to wandering, looking for a bird, an animal, or crustacean. I don't exactly know what you think are on roads, right? You begin to realize that if the head professor isn't there, more than likely he didn't have time to put the armor in a safe place or anything like that. Looking around you, you can also tell that most of the faculty is also probably asleep due to the time and allowing the students to chill out and relax. You do see some random students walking around the town, enjoying themselves, but overall more or less drunk since they had a few before leaving from the school dorms into the town main proper. What do you do other than practice on maybe more students?
Okay, so what I was gonna say was, even before you said that, so Ray was going to practice and then realized she wasn't getting anywhere and was gonna break into the school.
Okay.
And mainly the headmaster's office.
If Dan didn't accidentally make this canonical, it would not have worked. But you find a broken window because he has no time because you keep breaking it into his office. So, ironically enough, you can't break into his office, but you can break out of his office. Because he didn't have time to fix that, that window's busted and you can just jump in.
Okay, so Ray would be looking around for, spell books and things of magical power to help, gain knowledge.
Well, looking around, you do investigate and you do find some health potions, 3 of them. You do find spell scrolls that you probably can't read. Do you speak Draconic?
Yeah, I do.
You do see that one of them's called Fireball, the other one's called Shocking Hands, and another one's written in Primordial. Do you speak Primordial? You probably do.
Yes, I do.
That one reads. Let me look.
I'm
here.
learned.
Many languages. That one does read Force Cage. You look through. This is you looking through his cupboards, examining the other areas here and there. You do find a box that's very big, more like a chest, really. It's latched in, but it's not fully locked. You could probably, with enough force, break the lock if you decide to.
Well, I would first try my hand at all of those hours I spent trying to lockpick Tim's journal.
All right. Roll sleight of hand.
Here goes.
My sleight of hand never improved, no matter how much I practice.
Oh.
Well, I did say it was not properly latched, but 9's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
You do more or less funnel with it, and you can tell that it's easier to unlock now, but it hasn't properly unlatched itself.
After failing again, Ray would just be fed up and just smash the rest of it open.
All right. You grab the pommel of something you find. You find a weird, random glowing sword, and with the pommel, smash the lock. Do you take the weird glowing sword as well?
Yeah.
Pocket long sword.
I'm taking, because I don't know what anything does, so I'm taking anything that I think could be like I don't know if that could help me with Arcana. So I think anything that seems like it has magical properties.
All right. You take that. As you open the more or less crate, opening it, you can tell that there's the armor that he was probably closing before Wilt, told him that the dead walk among us.
I will grab that.
All right. As you grab it, which, ironically enough, it's you that grabbed it, it then begins to bind, bend, and latch on to you. It becomes part of your armor, and then it almost looks like it melts into it. If you didn't know it was there, you would not see any difference in your armor whatsoever.
Like this. The other ones were so small.
Looking around for more magical things that might help you. There is a black wand, there is a white wand, and that's it from what Ray can see is more or less magical.
Yeah. I will take those, and then I'll just roll an investigation, see if I find anything else. If not, then I'm heading out.
Okay.
Oh,
Examining the books, examining the areas around you, you can tell that there's some stuff that you can probably use for potions and stuff to make. There is a jewel the size of your fist that's ruby red, probably worth, let's say, 500 gold. You do see a carpet rolled up, put into the shelf. You do see a brown bag that's almost feels like dirt, but it feels very weirdly shaped. Or it looks very weirdly shaped. And you do find some pots and pans here and there to fill stuff up in. And then you do see
so the
just
bag that's filled with dirt and oddly shaped, do I sense any type of necrotic energy from it?
Investigating it and looking inside, you can tell that no. What this bag is, it has two uses, two uses left. You basically sprinkle it around you, and it adds +5 to your stealth roll.
The question is, would Ray know that?
You feel like there's some magical component to it, but that's what you know.
Okay, then I would take the bag.
You take the bag. You take the 500 gold expensive ruby?
Yeah.
Take
and
the
those are the two things I take.
Other than that, you don't really find anything else except for history textbooks, magical arcanic knowledge textbooks, how-to books here and there, how to cook, how to conjure magic, how to discipline your students without having them think you're the bad guy. A lot of self-help books.
I'll go through the door and just look through.
You go through the door, trying to look through the keyhole. You can tell that there is a weird prismatic barrier on that side. It feels like a weird wash of energy on the other side of the door. And then you just see the hallway empty.
I'll try to crack the door.
You try to crack the door, and immediately you are hit with a force energy. You take 2d6 force damage, so a total of 10. And you just get basically thrown back 15 feet. Why? I warned you!
I know, but Ray was wanting to try to get to the necromancy because Ray is
Yeah.
I wonder how much I can get away with, and was gonna try to go to the necromancy room and the other stuff. Okay, I think that's my cue to leave, and we'll go out and say, "Oh, Becky's so good at this."
Eventually remembering that they have to leave soon enough, Micah does have a great night. Does not finish the night with Lily and her friends. I'll let you be the judge of that. But Becky and the gang do regroup here. After more than likely Ray coming back from that destination.
Is this the town that I've been walking for hours?
No, Becky, not yet. We still have to ride a carriage and stuff to get there. So
What?
you can just sleep on my shoulder if you want to.
I'm gonna sleep right here. I sleep right here.
Quinn states, right. I'll go get the carriages ready. If you guys are ready to go tonight, more than welcome to, and we'll be in Isle by dawn tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
Sunrise.
Again, before the sun rises.
All right. He quickly goes over towards an area, gets 2 carriages, both the drivers there. Do you guys head out tonight or wait till tomorrow?
What do you head
Should
out
head out
tonight?
tonight.
Head out.
Yeah.
I am glad we're heading out tonight.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Can I make an insight check on Ray? I want to know what she's been up to these
Yes,
past
yes.
few hours.
This is more investigation than insight.
Okay.
Because you can tell immediately that something is off about Ray. That's not hard to tell. Looking at them, you can tell that something is off about them, but you can also tell their back seems to be a little bit more weight on it. It swings a little bit wider when they're walking towards the horses and the carriage. You can tell that they seem to be more or less worried. It could be the tab or it could be something else, but they're definitely willing and able to head out tonight to not deal with the problem they're clearly wanting away from. I don't know why I added a lot of W's in that sentence right there, but it happened. Other than that, you do see a new sword strapped to her left side. Man, that one I did by accident. You can tell that Ray has picked up a few new things.
Hey, Ray, where'd you get that stuff?
Oh, no. It's fine. So
No?
are we heading
Did
out tonight?
you say no? I asked the question, you said no?
What? No, I said, okay. Becky,
Becky starts snoring.
Becky, hey, can
What? What? I'm sleeping. What?
To avoid this, Ray basically becomes Becky's heated blanket, I suppose. Normally, he doesn't care for that, but to avoid Tempest, decides to play along.
this?
I will just show the ruby red jewel.
Becky's awake.
Okay, I will give you half.
What?
I will give you half of the earnings.
75%.
Okay, just keep Tempest off me.
Oh. Okay.
She's
Deal.
She's a little. She doesn't like the whole thing.
You want me to... Never mind. I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Tempest, Ray wants you to stay away from them. I think they're sick
Sick?
with contagious ruby disease.
Ruby disease! Wow! You don't say! I've
Yes.
definitely heard of that before.
Ray has huge ruby disease. I saw the ruby disease myself. So I said I would let them sleep over there until the rubies are healed, and you and I could go sleep on the carriage together.
Oh man, I have to roll for this.
I'm gonna give you deception. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay,
Because you've been wanting this.
I know. If I roll higher than 10, I'm gonna see through it and go for Ray. But it's disadvantage. And I'm going with Becky. Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go
Yeah, you
cuddle in the carriage together so Ray's ruby disease will go away.
Becky, I don't know how I feel about, the reasoning for this, but I'm all about it.
I know, it's
I don't know about you, but I've been feeling this connection between us. You know.
I too have felt a monetary connection between us as well.
Becky, don't keep breaking Tempest's heart, girl.
Selective hearing. Selective
Oh.
hearing. I hear only
Oh.
what I want to hear.
Oh,
Horse in the
sorry, I
mouth.
didn't mean to offend. It's usually I don't have many friends. I
Oh.
killed them all on accident.
Oh.
Well, they weren't even friends to begin
sorry.
with, so I guess I've never really had friends.
I'm your friend.
Does that cost money?
No.
Okay, can we do things like arm wrestle and push-ups and bench press?
Absolutely.
Whoa, okay,
You want to
cool.
do some now?
Yes, I just started doing push-ups.
I'm gonna phrase this awkwardly, but I mean no offense to this. After Tempest and Becky get all hot and sweaty, eventually they do sleep together. The rest of the gang does have a pleasant, enjoyable night, just riding in carriage back to the place where you're coming from or heading towards, whatever way you want to phrase it. Tempest and Becky definitely had a great night. I'm gonna say people kind of got awkward and like left that carriage alone. After a while, they did hear like, "Yeah, push it! You can do it real good." Whatever you think happened, I'll let that play out in your own mind. Either way, you guys make it back to the city of Isle. It isn't long before you guys are basically summoned back to the police office. I'm not gonna allow. Sorry, Dan. You may be fighting with the police. You're already arrested.
Oh. Then I'll stand with my boys.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. They like catch you when you first enter inside, and then Captain Vice, does state. Well then, it has been 3 days. Have you thought of the matter at hand?
And that would be.
We don't know.
To act as double agents against the people that you informed me about.
I think we're. Yeah. I think it's more than 2 now.
Hello?
Hello?
Wait, I'm confused. Who are we talking to?
What?
Vice. This guy.
You wanted us to be a double agents.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I was completely drunk. I just came back. So, Vice, we are double agents.
So you agree to it then?
I don't mind being double.
I mean, I'm pretty convinced. Everybody, how do you feel about it?
I will be a single double agent. Yes.
Wait, what's the difference?
You said double, which means that you're a double agent for the person who's asking you to be a double agent. So that means that you're basically on their side, not
that's
this
That's
double
big
negative.
thinking there.
No, that's
Yeah,
double
no,
positive.
double negative. It works.
No, a double agent just means you're an agent for them, agent for me, agent for them, and lastly, an agent for me. What Tempest is referring to is a triple
That's
agent.
a triple agent.
No, a triple agent is an agent for me, an agent for them, an agent for me.
Yeah, I'm a quad
them.
agent.
I would like a double espresso, light with the cream, and 2 sugars.
I would like to be the strongest agent. I would like to be a 10 times agent.
I would like to
Wait,
go back
10
to sleeping in the
would be
carriage
an odd
with
number,
Becky.
so you would be against this.
Oh, and I need another.
Oh, wait, no.
I would like to
to
listen to Vice because my brain is too sapient for this.
sapient.
But whatever
yes,
stands.
we are on sapient.
I want
I'd like to go with the people that will let me live.
We're allowing you to live. I'm just asking you if you can do this job.
But will you protect us from the people that will kill us?
I
No,
never
that's
say
why
no to
I
a
am
job.
asking you for this job, not demanding you to do this job. If you decide not to take it, it's perfectly fine. But you are
I
the
would
closest
like-
people we have so far.
I would like a trip to Kilimanjaro and only to work 9 days a month.
We have Cancun and a week. That's all I can offer.
I mean, I'm good anyway. Whatever I decide to do.
I accept. I think.
Yeah, I think we're accepting. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing.
I
Very
don't
well,
think I'll remember what we do.
Your main mission now is to investigate the individuals that you have informed me about. Tell me everything you can about them, their images, their appearances, how they speak, how they communicate, their names specifically, both former and last names. Any information you can get on them, the better.
I raise my hand.
There's one individual that I think we would all agree that should have, some leniency or, asylum, and should never be charged with anything. It's Goblinmon?
Nope, that would be me.
Sir
No.
Ray, give me
Goblin
all
Man.
the information
Yeah.
at the point in time you have the information. If there
Yeah,
are
just-
people that are doing so due to problematic situations at hand, we will take that into consideration. We are not full out going to attack everyone and, murder them. That's not what we do.
Well, I just know that, some kings have done that. Just saying.
Yeah, this isn't Dust. We're not about to go out, kill a mass populace just because we got
we own
offended.
Oh my
Oh, we
god,
did
Dust
own
did that? What?
Many a time.
Dust isn't that way anymore. We
No, we
saved
gave
him.
it to a butcher's daughter.
Yeah, and a prostitute.
There was no prostitute, just a butcher's daughter.
Yeah, there was. Remember, she was wearing green.
Remember this.
She had flowers in her hair. I remember it.
I would remember a prostitute with flowers in it.
I remember.
Quinn does state underneath his breath, but everyone technically can hear it. You would!
Hey,
Yeah.
I like how we communicate like professionals.
Vince does state. All right, then. If you are taking the job, we can definitely arrange that. We'll pay down a good amount beforehand as you are risking your lives, and I don't want you to get out there without anything you could potentially purchase. He does
Oh,
hand
okay, yes.
bags of money, roughly 500 gold each, to each of you. Except for Father Bright and Quinn, since Quinn's not technically part of this mission.
How much gold?
500.
500 gold?
Yes.
That's a lot.
You're basically putting your lives on the line, so he's making sure you can equip yourselves if possible.
But I can't die.
Micah, you can still be chopped
that's not
up.
how that works.
I'm a vampire. That's
Yeah.
what my dad told me.
That is
Oh.
what your dad told you.
Your father never told you about vampire hunter?
No, he told me I could never die. That was shortly before he died.
I will need to read you a book about one named, I think it was Buffy?
A Buffy?
Ooh, burn.
Vince not really picking up on this because he really doesn't care, as long as you're taking on the mission and are fully aware of the danger. Does state. All right then. Father Bright, you did state that they have to help you out with something today. But other than that, please let them know and head out on their journey when they're able to begin. Is that all right with you? Father Bright then states, that's perfectly acceptable. Thank you for this time, and I'll make sure that everyone here is protected underneath the light. Of course, thank you for your time as well. With a lot of you, he hands over 500 gold to Micah. Please deliver this to Dan. He is technically a part of this, but I do not feel he may survive out of this.
Dan is royalty. Is that part of the knowledge you need to know? Yeah, it turns out we're all pretty famous, especially me.
I don't believe you on that. I believe you ruling a kingdom before Dan is a royal.
Why did
So we got
Dan
royal
not,
fish face blood.
Why did Dan not come to this meeting?
I don't
Dan's
know.
with his
He was
friends.
literally arrested when you all came inside. He slapped a guard and said, "My new friends have returned." Meanwhile, sir, the captain's looking for
Yes.
you. If you can go back there.
Isn't it remarkable that every time we get together we look exactly the same?
Another guard. Sir, this is armor. Unless, you're part of the guard, we always look the same. Well, most of us. Oppo and
I'm
other people
part
do
of the
have
guard.
Another guard. Where's your badge? Got a badge?
Where's your badge?
He like presents it to himself. Presents it like on his chest, right here.
Nice. I point at his badge. There's my badge.
Yeah, that's not how that works. You want to join the guards? Speak with Opal.
Nice. I just want to stand here with the guards. Fill in the gaps.
You do so. Back to Vice. Yeah, I'm not sure how he keeps eluding us. We either have to lock him up, or else he gets away.
Should have seen his grandmama. She was very, very, very strong.
He likes to climb through windows, I've noticed.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
on
been
that
arrested multiple
note-
times for just breaking windows randomly.
On that note, Becky, what happened to his grandmama? I spent a lot of time getting her back.
Grandmama was accidentally mixed with someone else's grandpapa, and it was a mess, so they had to put grandmama down with grandpapa.
Quinn then looks towards you. Ray, if you go back to the manager's school, you're immediately going to be arrested on the spot.
What?
And you
Why?
also owe over 10,000 in alcohol.
Ah. No. Anyways, so where were we? I think we're right on our way, and we should get on our mission right away.
Vince does look towards you, Ray. Be grateful I am not that city's captain.
I didn't do it.
I don't believe you.
Quinn did it.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
see?
no, I didn't.
That's
Vince,
No,
two
they
against-
didn't.
That's 2 against 1.
Vince looks towards Quinn.
They didn't.
I believe him before I believe Ray.
And I believe Quinn.
I have a trivia question.
Yes, Mr. Mike.
How are we going to keep the bad guy from blowing us up into dust like he did our friend, whatever his name was?
Yeah, do we have anti-dust turning armor?
No, but the 500 is there to make sure you're as equipped as you believe you need to be.
Ooh.
So should we be paid extra money or turn in some sort of a receipt for anything that we need to buy as far as armor is concerned? Because I thought the 500 was our pay.
No, that's the down payment. The pay comes after you complete the mission. But 500 I thought was enough to make sure you can equip yourselves relatively well.
Becky, do you think
Becky,
that's
can you-
enough money?
Also, could you stop barking, Becky? Oh, weird.
Sorry, I got excited talking about down payments. Yes, I have money.
I know, but do you think $500 is going to buy us?
Becky, calm down.
Stop saying that much money. It's exciting. I think $500 hairs will be good for me.
$500, you bark. I don't understand.
Oh,
I have
we could go check out
500.
that shop I wanted to buy. I bet they're doing great.
Vincent
Yeah, I
says,
think so.
please leave before I actually have you arrested.
Oh my gosh! Just because I'm wanted in like 5 countries doesn't mean that, arrestable.
Barky bark bark.
Becky, you have so much more money than 500 gold. Calm down.
I have only, a lot more than that.
It just seems like
Hello.
potions were way more expensive.
Someone grab
Then-
Dan.
My friends are leaving. I shall leave this way.
$500 isn't going to buy us a lot of potions.
You say. Eventually coming to the town square, your team does reconvene here. Dan is eventually pulled away from his... How many were there? Like 4? Quadruplets. Quinn, after the gang meets up, then goes, alright, unfortunately I do need to get back to my main mission, but good luck on all of yours. Well, you may not
Good
consider
luck,
me a
Quinn,
friend.
thank you.
I'll help you out if I'm able to.
I consider you a friend now.
I think, Gwen, you need to stick with
Who?
us because this is a hard mission. And you're pretty powerful.
I think
There's a
we would
cat
benefit
house.
from your company.
Quinn, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're ever gonna get better. Just so you know what you're getting into.
But we're trying.
Micah, I believe you. Ray, I unfortunately also believe you. I would love to help, honestly, but I do have another mission assigned to me.
And what is that mission?
To
Probably to
protect
stay alive and coming with us, that would not happen.
No, it was to protect the air. And right now I do have downtime since she's protected by Lon and the school. So I'm just gonna chill out for a while until I have
What
to
if
go
she
back up
came
there.
with us?
That's perfect. That means you have time.
Yeah, you have time.
I have a week downtime. I don't know
A
how
week
long
that
you
you could
guys
spend with
travel.
us. Usually like a month or two.
You guys have been gone for about 3 months now.
Yes. That's and you want to know the best part about that? We
Time?
said we were going to be gone for only like a week.
Yes. When actually, time flies when you're having fun.
I'm sure it does, Micah.
Quinn, I'm thinking that you should probably stay.
With us.
No, I mean, you should probably do your own thing, because
No!
this group seems to not have a great timetable.
Do it with us.
Yes.
I'm saying
Don't get me wrong, we would
we'll
love to
get a
have
new
your company.
person.
However, I don't think that it would be the best thing for you.
I think you should
That's
stay.
honestly true.
Tempest, I think you're a bitch.
Micah,
I mean,
Sure, we need Quinn. We
he
need
keeps
Quinn.
calling me evil and stuff.
Quinn
Oh.
looks towards Micah and says, "It's all right, Micah. I completely get it. Honestly, if I just left my job in post, I would tend to be considered,
Wanted? A fugitive?
a
A
deserter.
traitor? A deserter? I mean, I'm wanted in like 4 countries now.
Yeah,
and
and
it's,
I
it's not
don't
any different.
Want to be, Micah. I appreciate the connection we all have together, and honestly, you and Naro have been the friendliest towards me. Everyone else has been fine. Ray, maybe not so much.
I have been very nice. to
Ray, roll
Cat,
deception
and
against yourself.
I will try. I said towards the cat, and I try to reach out and pet the cat again.
Cat still hisses. Cat still doesn't like people other than Quinn. Quinn does look towards Michael though and goes, "For you, a gift. It's the least I can do." Looking towards his cat, he does do the whole calling the cat with like those snipping sounds, and the cat does like climb onto your shoulder, and then begins to become translucent. You can't see them anymore, and then a small little garment of cloth wraps around you, almost embracing you like a small little hug. And then you see the cat reform on Quinn's shoulders.
I'm not too sure what just happened, but I feel like it was significant. I have a piece of cloth.
More or less, yes. When you decide to, you may summon a spirit animal within or from yourself, or what you feel is connected to you.
You've
The
made
cloth,
my day. A spirit animal.
the cloth will bind and manifest it for you, forming a spirit or an animal to you, whether it be a cat, dog, or anything of the like you decide to.
Thank you.
Of course.
And I bow at your feet.
Please don't. We're in the middle of a crowd. I'm assuming Micah does anyways. But Quinn does state, I do need to get going though. I'm going to join a few drinks. I'm going to be here for a week. I'm going to have to head back up towards the school to pick up the lady. So if you're still around, we can hang out. Definitely, Micah. We can totally have a drink here and there. Totally
Blue.
show me how to pick up women. Still can't pick them up.
bye.
He waves.
Well, that's one less person we have to spend money on. Wait, we spent money on him, right?
No, he's been paying for a lot of your stuff.
No! I just realized he's been paying for a lot of our stuff, and I don't like that he left.
Dan, I have 500 gold for you.
Whoa, 500.
Yes. But I'll hold
Use
on.
that to make us.
Make us what? I can hold on to it for you since you don't have pockets.
I do have pockets. They're full of dirt.
When Dan mentions his dirt pockets, Father Bright, or you know him as Light, does state. All right then, it does seem that everything has transpired accordingly. Are all of you ready to return? Or do you need time to spend your comeuppance?
Oh, right. I have a quick side note, sidebar with you for a second about the mission.
Sidebar to the side.
Can I try to listen in?
It'd be super hard not to be seen, Tempest.
Okay.
Little bit of
You can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying if you want to, roll stealth.
You know what? People have snuck up on my conversation, so I'm gonna do it.
Just
Okay.
crawl up on the roof.
That's pretty good. While investigating, you come over a wrap around. And Ray, when you look back and forth to see if anyone's around, because this does seem like you're trying to do that, go ahead and roll perception.
Whoa!
Oh,
Aha!
Uh,
Tempest,
You
remember
see,
how Micah called you a bitch earlier?
Wait, that was directed towards me?
Doodle on.
Micah, is that true? You called me a bitch? I thought you were talking to Quinn.
somewhere in the
Tempest,
distance,
Tempest.
Quinn's heart breaks. Like, I feel like I've dunked on for some reason. I don't know why.
Right. So the last piece, the chest piece of the armor. What exactly is its property?
We're still looking for it, so I can't tell you what I don't know. I'm sure where it's at can inform others.
So, like, say we get it, who would we go to get that? Like, appraise it?
If we do manage to get it, we would have it appraised, air quotes, by the leader.
Yeah, but like, what if we wanted? Like, come on. What if we wanted to know what it's about, like, before we take it?
Does it really matter at that point?
Yes. Because I'm just kind of curious. You never curious? We've
No.
looked at every single piece before we turned them in, but we've always turned them in.
Oh wait,
We've tried to turn them in.
As I was saying,
Hasn't
well,
gone
deception. Ray, you do state that, and Father Bright does state. If we do manage to find them, and if we do have the time, I suppose you can have someone with Identify to examine the object. They won't get everything, but they will get some gleaming viewpoint on it. That being said, it is quite strong regardless, so they won't get everything. If we do find it, we'll likely be able to find passages and everything else leading to information on it.
The other thing is, I think that we have some traded armor.
Looks directly at you. No. The people, double agents,
Yeah.
really not surprising.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm all for the old god. So let's just say that I'm not gonna tell her, but I have a really good suspicion that we're on track for getting the chest piece. Wink, wink.
Miss Ray, I'm sure you're doing this for your own reasons. There's no need for this espionage work, which you're quite literally doing in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Well, Anyways, just say that it'll be there. We're good. Go.
Very well then. He comes over to the rest of the group.
Also, wait. Is there like a cool handshake that we have? Like, praise the old god, smack, smack, smack.
No,
Shake, wiggle.
no.
What? Really?
That would basically be identifying us as the group we are a part of. Why would we deliberately show ourselves so easily?
I just feel like if I had a secret organization, I'd be like, I want.
You've been reading too many stories. It's not as if we're going to monologue at the end of this about our plans and
Wait.
how heroes. It goes on and off about the kind of more or less dumb parts of story where the evil guy basically think incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Bright just told me that we don't have a secret handshake yet, so I came up with one. Becky, hold out your hand.
Yes, Dan. Dan, that is a proper way to wear a mustache. And you look so dignified now that I think maybe we can go to your home base and get them to pay us. What was that, Ray?
Oh, you know how we're in a secret organization? They don't have a secret handshake, so I came up with one. Hold out your hand.
I hold out my hand.
I will do the rocket power wiggly 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 wiggly.
Somehow I knew you were gonna do that. You do so.
I creeped out as you do it alone.
Wait, I said
I
for you
feel
to
like-
hold out your hand.
I feel like-
Yes, I know what you mean.
I feel like my hand has been fondled.
You like it?
I didn't enjoy that, no. Maybe next time with your weird ways you could pay for it or something. I don't know what you do in brothels. I was talking to Dan because Dan looks so dignified now with the mustache and everything.
Father
I figured
Bright,
Found it in the holes Grandma was in.
Oh, see?
Ray Robin.
It's vintage.
Father Bright does look towards your team. Now then, are we gonna head over now, or are you gonna expend some
Oh,
of your
no.
money?
We'll probably need
yes,
to
it's
spend
the
money.
I know that in the market there was some a good vendor that's very good at looking into items.
Sure. Magic shop. Man, it's been a while since you've been here.
Oh
My
wait.
first shop.
Oh shit! Not this place. This place. How is this place still open?
What? And like Ray is running around. How is there
How did
still?
my mustache
Why are you a
move?
customer here? Did this improve?
Looking at the area, you can tell that Flutter's still there. Steven's still being kind of a weird, nice
How?
guy kind of guy. There's more customers, even though they're not apparent. The area itself is like clean, pristine. It does look a little more organized, a little better. Flutter's still there. She looks towards you. What can I get for you?
How are you still in business?
It's called a license, miss? Do you know how businesses work?
You were buying things at like a 500% upcharge and then selling them for like 200% under market value.
Yeah, people are super into that.
Yeah. How?
Ray is just wandering the shop, confused, staring at different customers. Like,
Hi.
Yeah, what can I help you with?
Hi, I have this sword, and you do magic, and the sword's magic, and I have this stick. Some would call it a spear. Do you have like magic tape to tape this sword to the stick spear?
It's just called tape. We don't have magic tape.
I would buy some tape.
Alright, you have 2 silver?
Yes.
Alright, she hands you some tape.
Thank you. Do you make no. What is this store?
Dan, that seems very expensive for tape.
It is quite expensive for tape.
Yes. Well, this is
I
the
work
best
here.
I can do.
It's been a while, but I actually
Murder.
am the manager.
Oh, it's you
forgot about
again. Looking towards you, she doesn't care enough to like bother. Yeah, I don't really care. Looks towards you, Micah. Yeah, expensive tape. We don't make a lot of tape, so it's expensive.
Anyways,
What do you sell?
Looks at the store. Things in here.
Is it all magic?
Most of it, yeah.
Do you build things?
Yeah, if we get a commission.
Do you have a magic cage?
Not currently.
Small,
No.
about head shaped,
Still no.
sized?
No.
Hmm. I'm looking for somewhere to put my family.
That's great. Try a
I could
house.
fill with water and then keep it with magic so they can't get out.
Try
We
flooding your
can
house.
sell
To keep them safe.
Flutter. I'd let me take this over as a manager. We can sell you a what's called a magic base. It doesn't have any properties, but it's very durable, and it's yours for 100 gold.
Wow, a magic base.
Mm-hmm.
You seem familiar.
I work here.
Wow. I don't have 100 gold. I can
Dan,
give you
that's Becky.
1 silver.
Dan, it's
Oh.
Becky. Dan.
That's not gonna work. You handle the rest, Flutter.
Mm.
Okay.
Uh, eventually, she just basically empties out a flower vase and like hands it over to you, Dan. I really don't care at this point.
Nice.
Here,
Is it magic?
sure.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. What she
Flutter,
says?
was it?
Yeah.
Do you do identification on magical items?
Yeah, if you have them.
Your expertise. Okay. It's a piece of my armor. Do you mind if we go in the back and do that?
Miss, you're attracted and all, but you're just not my type.
It's a corset that goes around the abdomen and kind of, goes around the boobs. I don't really want you.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. That's sexual harassment, miss.
I'm talking about a magical piece of armor.
Yeah, and you can just, bring that out instead of saying, hey, you want to go in the back room and examine my body?
I don't know how to remove it.
Well, then it seems it's cursed. There. Identified and complete.
That's.
Flutter.
How are you still in business?
Flutter, remember this person. There's a lot of creeps in this town. Let's tell them to leave before they get you to do weird things. You never
Yeah.
want to be taken to a room by yourself. Make sure you stay out in public.
So why always keep a butterfly knife with me?
That's right. Yep, good idea. That's why I'm going to stay back here.
Miss,
Yeah.
can you help me?
Are you asking the person next to you, Micah?
Yes. I
Oh,
am.
sure. I'm a customer though. Looks like you,
Oh.
very attractive vampire. But more than willing to help.
I need somebody that can sell me something that will keep me from dying. There are lots of people trying to kill me.
Oh, she quickly looks around, trying to help this hot dude that spoke with her. Don't want to have her roll. There's this. She looks at a pendant, picks it up, and shows it you it. It won't keep you alive forever, but if you do get hurt extremely, it will bring you back up to 1 health.
1 health?
Yeah, you won't go unconscious.
I mean, people are trying to kill me!
I rolled very low, sir.
I'm going to look further.
Mother
Imbecile.
Bright, everyone else can do shopping here. I need to run to the market. There's someone there that I gave royal recommendation, so I'm gonna go see if they have anything better suited for me.
Rush over to the open air market. Does anyone actually buy anything here? Or were
I'm
you just living
looking! Nobody's answering me.
Looking
No,
around, you
I'm
do
not
find
gonna
a
buy
few
anything.
things here and there.
Something to help me not die.
Examining that and speaking with Flutter, she does tell you there is a magical suit of armor not armor, but a cloak that helps you dodge attacks, but it won't keep you from not dying. But any attacks against you will have disadvantage.
Oh!
Unless they actually manage to hit you, then that goes away. It is known as a displacer cloak.
Where
Micah,
would I
are you
find this?
immortal?
People are doubting me, and I'm starting to suffer from some doubt.
Flutter does state, it's in the back. I just have to go get it. It's worth 400 gold, so we keep it in the back.
I'll take it.
All right. Micah, you have a displacer cloak.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, do you have any magical longbows or arrows that do a really lot of damage or something like that?
We have +1 and +2 longbows, and we have fire arrows that add an additional 1d6 to your attack.
How much is a longbow?
It's only 200 gold. Like
Okay,
for the
do you have
really
a-
expensive one, the +2. The +1's only 100 gold.
Okay. Do you have a sword that's similar? Like a long sword?
Yeah, there is like. She comes over, goes and shows you it. There is like this fire sword. She swings it around like aimlessly, almost hitting a customer. It adds an additional +2d6 to your attack when you hit.
Oh, how much is that?
Oh, it's only like the price tag. 200 gold.
Okay, so 300 gold for both? 400. But wait, how much? Sorry.
Depends on how much you're buying or what are you buying.
Just those two things.
What longbow and what sword?
The +2 longbow, and you only showed me one sword, the fire sword.
Yeah, that'd be about 400 gold.
Okay, there you go. Thanks.
You hand her it. She gives you the longbow. It's a +2 longbow. It's actually quite good. It doesn't have like super massive properties, but it does add a +2 to your attack and a +2 to damage, which is pretty good. The sword
does it
itself is very just fire. It hits with fire.
So it's a 2d6 for fire and a +2 longbow.
Mhm.
Cool, thanks.
No problem.
Cool.
And let's.
I do want to see a weaponsmith.
She just looks towards you. We can do, weaponry. What do you want?
I have this sword taped to the spear. Is there any way to attach it strongly?
Then you want reforging on the blade to make it a spear. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes. Yes.
All right. It's gonna cost you like 300 gold, though.
Okay, how much gold does Dan have? 200 gold.
Dan, did you put the 500 gold down that I gave you?
Shh.
Oh.
199 gold.
Roll persuasion?
Oh boy.
Yeah, count those pennies. She doesn't care enough.
Damn.
All right. 299.
299. Okay, I'll pay 299.
You now have that blade in a spear form. After like a good while, you do get it. That's not really an issue. Looking around, she does state. Anyone else?
Can you make my weapon stronger? Or do I need to go to the other shops?
Looks at it. The force sword one.
Yeah.
I can make it a +1.
Isn't it already a +1?
I don't know. I honestly just looked at it.
I think it's a +2. Uh-oh.
Let me check.
Can you make it a plus? What's the highest plus it can get?
+3. Oh yeah, it is a +2 longsword.
Can you make it a +3?
Yeah, only like 100 gold though.
Yeah, deal.
All right. She says. All right.
And I hand her over.
You do so. Eventually, it does transfer over. It's now a +3 sword. With any luck, I modified this correctly.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. She says. Looking towards Tempest. You need anything?
Oh, no, I'm good, thanks. Actually, do you have anything that is good for acting like armor, but that isn't armor?
Like
Or that is medium armor, but like really good?
Yeah.
Like what?
We have medium fake armor that looks like light armor. A lot of nobles like to play house with it to impress their friends and stuff.
Ew, no. I mean, like medium armor that is super protective, you know?
So medium armor that's stronger than normal.
Yeah.
We have +1 and +2 medium armors. If you want just your armor enhanced, we can do that.
Anything like special?
Yeah, some of them are resistant to fire and cold damage. Some of them can house a cantrip inside of the armor set. You're not really asking for much. You just said, I want better armor. That's very open-ended.
What's the best armor you have?
I have armor that can get your AC up to 18 flat, and then you add your dexterity bonus, and then it's resistant to fire.
How much is that?
400 gold.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'm gonna think on that.
Alright.
Do you have anything else that's like bracers or you know, something like that does really good protection without, inhibiting your range of motion?
We have shield bracers that are infused with a spell known as shield. So it'll add a +5 to your AC if you decide to use it or activate it as a reaction.
Okay. And then question for the DM about the 18 flat plus the dex bonus. Is it like a max of 2 dexterity? Like is it a max of 20 HP?
Max of 20 HP, unfortunately. The thing she has is not like a legendary or artifact-based weapon or armor set. So it's basically she made it, and then whatever you have in addition to that. So it would be max plus 20. Max 20 AC. So it's still pretty good, but it's only a +2 to your current AC. But there is that fire resistance, so.
Okay. Okay, thanks. I'll think about it and let you know.
Sure, no problem. Alright. Nara may or may not get something. It's entirely up to them when they arrive once more. I'm gonna have to quickly look for the open air market map. Because I forgot which one it was.
Oh no!
Okay, there it is.
Saved me.
Technically only Ray's there, so if you see anyone else, which you do, including old faces, they're not
People
there.
who look like us. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, Grook.
it's like I saw a ghost. Oh god.
Whoa. Like that guy.
Oh. A hook.
Choked immediately. Sorry. He just shouted out, Hawk! And Hawk looks towards you. Yes, my friend, how can I help you this day?
Oh, did the king ever get to you? I gave you them, told them to give you royal recommendation for all of your armory.
Yes, it did. Unfortunately, I am a subsidiary of a different branch company, so I cannot take over. But I do appreciate the thought.
That's disappointing. Anyways,
Not for me, I love my job.
so happy it's there. Zen, anyways.
Yes? Remembering the last time you spoke with her, I don't know if it was you or your companions basically insulted her, and she had her friend, I think it was Becky,
It was
come
me,
over and beat him up.
She had her friend save me from Becky.
I think so.
Yes, because I was like, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Zen,
But she quickly looks around, doesn't see Becky. Yeah,
Thank you so much for saving me from that barbarian last time.
it's fine. Do you need something?
Yes, last time we came to you for getting things identified. So I have this one piece of armor that kind of attached to me.
Oh.
Magically?
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. I did smell something. Never mind. If you like, I can take a look at it.
Yes, please. I know it's going to be strong, but I also need to, know how to get it off and on.
Alright, it is 10 gold to identify, though.
Yes, of course.
You pay the amount, and she begins to identify this armor set, and she does state, you are able to remove it, that's great, but what it does, the armor itself enhances the wearer's abilities to of what they already have. It's an armor set that incorporates into itself beyond what it normally can do. So if the wearer isn't wearing armor, they do then in fact wear armor afterwards. If they already are, it enhances it by +4. And this one is artifact to legendary item weapon. So Ray, yeah, it would enhance your current AC by +4.
Oh. I just want to ask you a personal question. This is just a hypothetical, obviously, because that would be ridiculous if it wasn't. Say you had the option of raising an old god versus, benefiting your own development. What would you go with?
I'm not sure.
And just what's your gut feel?
I mean, I suppose I would have to think about it depending on how many people get hurt versus what I want. I'm not sure.
I have the perfect person to ask.
Okay.
I got
Now a little worried that Becky wasn't the worst person in your team. But yeah, she does state after the weird conversation that there are other things that unfortunately she cannot rate what it does. It's too strong for her to fully identify.
Nope.
What do you do, Ray?
I go back and rejoin the group.
All right, going back to rejoin the group. Again, Nara will buy something, or if not, they do not. After rejoining the group, Light then states, "All right, then it seems fair enough that you all purchased your items. If this is all, yes, okay, great.
Yes. Oh, Tempest. Sidebar.
I hope so.
Sidebar.
Wait, who? Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, I kind of thought you didn't like me right now, so I'm kind of surprised.
You and Becky are kind of on the same field.
Thank you.
Anyways, you know how you're like against the old god and I'm for the old god and back and forth, that thing.
Mhm.
So, hear me out, right? What is better, an old god or personal gain?
That's tough because no, of course, personal gain. Take care of yourself, not anybody else. Come on.
Okay, good. Because I feel myself getting strong.
Oh yeah. Okay, goodbye.
Out of game, you clearly gave the people double bad choices.
Yep, exactly.
I put on
There
my
was
thinking
no
cap.
win on that show.
That's why the merchant went with, well, I have to depend. Yeah, I saw what you're putting down. But eventually the team does regroup. Tempest, meanwhile, takes you outside, but honestly, you guys will eventually get there anyways. Do teleport after getting some yards away from everyone to, well, not where everything began, but definitely where things are coming to a dramatic end. Coming back to the plane that you found once more.
Oh, this is scary.
My face hat. It's not.
Your face is. Your face is a little off.
You got to get in the face.
Slippery.
Nope, that's not how it goes on.
I'm getting rid of the space
I
hat.
had to make a grand entrance.
You wore it for a quick while, and then it disappeared because I could not figure out how to put it back. So,
that's fine.
Next session, I'm probably going to make a token with you and your space hat. That's next time, though.
Lovely.
However, returning to the place of destination, Light comes over. Ray joins and regroups. He puts on the mask. Obviously, you know how he looks normally now. But he then states, gives the armor set to not the armor set. Sorry, the bracers he has to Sparks, and then states, "It does seem that we have just about everything in order."
Wow.
Looking towards the group, Light does state, "Is there any reason why Moonchild isn't here?" Sparks does state, "It does seem that they have decided to take on different roles for now. They are, for some reason, governing dust."
Yes.
Light does state, "Well, to each their own, I
I wanna
suppose.
part-
We'll
yeah,
have to call
probably
them
not.
in if need be." That being the case, though, it does seem that everyone here is ready to begin the next stage of operations.
Yes.
Yes.
Praise
Yes.
to the old gods.
Wait, what?
What?
Yes.
Praise me, old god.
No praise to the old gods, Dan.
Oh, never mind. Don't praise me.
I'm
Uh,
old. Are you praising me? Praise me! I'm an old god.
As Micah basically states,
Praise!
"Praise me, I'm the old god. Praise, praise." Eventually, you do hear a weird warping in the area, as if static cling is basically sparking in. You noticed it beforehand when Sparks went through the door, but Spark isn't near the door, but it is activating. As soon as that happens, you do see a very beautiful, ornate, dressed woman step forwards. Immediately, all three bow, including the one that would so easily be willing to kill you.
Now that's an old god I can get behind.
That's just a woman, dude.
Woman.
But other than that aside, she does look towards the people, and Light does state, "Madam, is there a reason why you're here?" She extends her hand out towards them, and she does state, "Yes, it does seem that every piece has been collected." "I'm afraid not. We're still investigating the armor." "No." She looks smack dab straight towards Ray. "We have everything we need."
Oh, I didn't know you'd be so straightforward. I'm Ray.
That's
Pleasure.
Ray. I am Becky. Nice to meet you. I bow.
Bow. Bow.
Bow, bow.
I blush and wave.
She then states, "I am known as Vera Dawn. Just simply call me Vera."
I am known as Becky the Great. Most people call me
I
Becky
am known
the
as
Great.
Very Dan. Nice to meet you.
I don't think that's true.
It's a pleasure to meet
Very
all of you.
Don, and I am Very Dan.
Of course you are. Now then, as all the pieces here are collected, would you all like to accompany us to open the great door?
I'm
Is that like
intrigued.
a one-on-one
No,
thing between
not
us?
really.
Or is
I'm-
that like as a group? Because,
I'm not interested.
I don't know, guys. I think we
ladders-
should see this through.
I'm scared to death.
What? You
Can't
can't
die.
die. You're a vampire.
Aren't you 666 years old? I
Yes,
think
but
you'd
I'd
be.
like to see my next birthday.
She
But I
politely
mean,
chuckles, and looking towards you, Micah, she does state, "That's quite hard to do for a vampire, sir. Very,
I-
very difficult."
I like your wing head. Please.
Thank you.
Ah.
Now then,
thank you.
if you would all be accompanying me. She begins to chant some spell. You do believe?
I actually think that we should not. I think we should go.
I have
Shouldn't
another.
we go through?
I'm rethinking everything right
I'm
now.
gonna count down from 10.
Where is everybody else that helped in this? All the other groups.
Out of game, we don't want to be there when they realize they don't have at least one of the real artifacts.
But that's not our
Okay.
problem, isn't
Out of
isn't that
game,
what's
I'm
her
pretty
name?
Sure she realizes where the real artifacts are just by
Maybe.
feel.
Well,
You
at
don't
least
know.
one of them is on another plane. with-
Another one's
with
with
Force
Nara.
Oh, it's with
Yeah.
Nara. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because
Oh,
they didn't
that's
go
where
with
the
Forstra.
Oh.
We do
It's-
not want to be there when they figure that out.
Tempest, you gave the group the not Bangle, but I'm gonna say Bangle. And then everyone went to see who gets it, and Nara was, I think, got a natural 20 because it sounds
Yeah.
right.
You
Oh
did.
wait, Tempest. Vorsta gave it to the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Nara was the
Damn it! Why did I
fastest
do
one.
that?
I don't remember, but I remember
Damn it.
Nara succeeding and beating
Yeah.
everyone.
I
Well,
remember
Yeah.
that too.
not my
Shoot.
problem.
We don't want to. We do not want to be there, guys.
But
I'm curious. I'd like to kill someone and steal
I'm
all
gonna
their money.
count from down from 10, and whatever you do will be what you do.
I have no way out of this, so if you guys have a way, then you better use it because I don't have one.
10, 9,
What do you
Eight.
mean?
1, 2,
Micah,
3,
Ray,
4,
Seven.
5, 6.
Over here.
This is
Come
my
on.
group.
Oh wait,
6,
wait. Come on.
5,
Becky,
This is a good fit. This is
4,
a good pot.
Becky,
3,
Family can fit in this pot.
Becky,
2,
I guess
Perfect
we're going.
sizes.
1,
Becky.
Ah,
0. Pause.
If Becky's
in-
going, I'm going with her.
You don't know
I have
how
to see
far.
it through. I need to get paid.
So, unfortunately, surprisingly, no one asked to see if they could be teleported before you guys leave. This affects the entire populace of the current area.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
It affects the
What?
room.
Oh.
I was honestly surprised no one had tried to attack. However, changing the music and tone.
Oh.
Oh no, it's the hell cage.
Okay.
You can't die.
You can't die. What would be a good
die here.
ambient music? Dangers of the Swamp? Sure, why not?
Also, Ray has
Yeah,
shifted
that's
more
fine.
from the path of raising an old god to trying to become an old god. Just so everyone knows exactly what's going on in Ray's mind.
Honestly, I feel better about that.
Yeah, same actually.
Oh, oops, you're not supposed to be so far apart.
I'm falling. Hello.
Oh, we all made
This
it?
rock.
Yes, no one dies.
We all made it here? Thought some of us weren't coming.
Well, you seemed like you were going, so I decided that I should go too.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Oh, she seems confident. She seems very confident. I follow confident people.
What?
Now then, would you kindly follow me?
See?
Like we have a choice?
Confident.
Oh, you had your choice when you decided to lay claim to a seat at the table.
This does not look like one of them sacrificial tables. I'm gonna stand on this little triangle.
Ooh, I can stand on one.
Diamond.
Don't mind. I'll stay on the main triangle. Here you go.
She looks towards you all and Vera at the group, then states, as I stated beforehand, you all had a choice whether or not to take a seat at the table, and you all agreed to do so. It comes to my attention that all of you did so very well in accomplishing each and every mission. And I congratulate you, which is why I thought it'd be more than fair to bring you here. But there was also a secondary purpose, to bring the two bearers of the last two artifacts here alongside us. Looks directly towards Nara and Ray.
Yeah, on that.
Sure.
So about this whole old god thing. We kind of knew, but we've done a lot of work. Again, we brought in all the pieces. Just a quick thing. So what's the thought process of raising the old god again? All for it, or just taking all the old god's power and imbuing it into someone.
If you believe you have the strength, you can try, but we'll be opening the door, which will be allowing them to wake up.
Oh, it's that
Ray
easy.
smiles at that.
So, do I get to negotiate terms
a
of payment
creepy
after
smile.
or before they wake up? I guess I will talk to them as they are the boss.
Of course. Now then. She then claps both hands together. The items. You do see Spark hand over the items that you've already collected, and then she
Maybe-
looks towards Nara and Ray. Unfortunately, I'm going to take this choice away from Nara. I feel so bad doing this.
I can
Uh,
message her.
No, I'm gonna take this away.
Okay.
Ray, what do you do?
I will keep it on and be like,
I think I want to see if I'm a good vessel. Should I just keep this on then?
I have a feeling I'm a better vessel than you are.
No,
Do
I
you want
don't
to
think
arm
so.
wrestle to see who's a better vessel?
That's not what vesseling comes down to. It's more of
I
an
think like a
arcana thing.
vessel sounds like a cool thing.
Okay.
Much like a dancer extends her hand out, she does extend her hand out towards you, Ray.
I take it.
You take it, and immediately each item begins to bind directly towards you. The bands
raised
wrap
it.
around your hands. The Bengal flight begins to bind on you. The boots themselves begin to overlay and lap onto you. Everything begins to work around you, and the armor set that is hidden on your person begins to manifest out. As soon as that
It
happens,
really does hold boobs.
technically,
Ray's smile is getting bigger and bigger, but like like an
yeah.
like an evil person from a movie whose like plan is coming together.
You mean the Grinch?
Yes.
As this begins to happen and transpire, as Ray more or less dons the armor set, for one reason or another, Vera, the leader of this band of very strong people, was cool with you taking it. You don't know what that means. That being said, you have now become the key, and with the key now fully donning the entire armor set, she then presents to you the door.
I will walk over to the door with confidence.
Good luck with that. Ray's never able to
You're
open
gonna be
doors.
sacrificed.
Good luck, Ray. I don't think it's gonna work, but if you do
I
survive,
think you've never unlocked the lock.
One question, if you
succeeded
have-
in many things, but I will succeed now.
if we have to fight you,
I
do
will
I
touch
need
the
to do?
door while also imbuing my as much as my necromantic like arcana into it. as
You infuse or try to infuse as much energy as possible into these artifact weapons. You try to do so, but there's like surprisingly enough no bounce back kick. So either it's working or these things are strong enough to take whatever you're putting down. But all that's at the door is the lock, the chains binding it. But there's no keyhole. But Vera did state you have now become the key. You grab on.
I reach out again and I grab the lock, and again while just
Make you
all
smaller.
of my dark energy.
As you do so, the key begins. Well, you begin to basically remove the lock. It breaks apart, becoming brittle. As soon as that happens, the door begins to open, and then crack, and then break apart, releasing the primordial trapped within.
Oh boy,
As soon as that happens,
I didn't expect them to open it.
This is not good.
the-
I didn't expect him to be so. Not. Yeah. Uh-oh.
As soon as that happens, the energy begins to wave over each and every one of you, including the bad guys. Immediately, I want everyone to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
This is where
That's
I know it.
Going
Okay,
in.
I just want to call it right now.
I'm dying.
This is where roll 20 goes nah. Okay?
Yeah,
Call
bye
it.
boys.
I know when
Well,
roll 20 is
wait.
gonna. I
We're throwing
know.
them.
It's all the important rolls.
What is it
It's in
with
the box.
rolling?
To the left.
Constitution save.
throw.
Ow.
Top left.
Man, ain't nothing that gives me advantage either.
Box
I
of,
should
like,
take
6
lucky.
things.
Nobody's lucky tonight.
Mm.
Ah,
All right. Thankfully enough, only one of you rolled below a 10. I'm gonna say Nara passed because
Okay, good.
I took something away
do
from
it
her. I'm gonna
bad.
make sure she saves this time.
okay.
You
So
know, I'm glad that I'm getting lost to the evil. Let's do this.
no, this is something else entirely. As soon as this happens, this wave of energy just bursts into the area. Immediately, everyone feels sick. There's no doubt about that. Everyone almost begins to fade out of existence or out of consciousness. Tempest, you're really the only one that stays up and conscious. Everyone else just basically hits the ground. You are now all considered unconscious minus Tempest. Ray, you are considered still failing, but unfortunately you rolled bad, so
Yeah.
I want to make this thematically worse.
Yeah.
Before you fully lose consciousness, you see that this entity comes directly towards you, outstretching a hand.
Do it.
As they do so, the key that you are, tenderly begins to move and warp around you. When you look down, you see that the armor set you currently wear, the armor set that belonged to a loved one,
Yeah.
and the rest of what you possess, not the rest of what you possess, but that armor, begins to crack and break
Oh no.
Yeah, that sounds about
until
right.
it breaks apart and hits the ground.
Oh. Uh-oh.
He was effectively destroying the key, making sure he's never to be locked again, but he also destroyed what was precious to you
Oh no.
when you hit the ground unconscious. Tempest,
It
you're the
turned
only
my
one
pants.
currently awake. Is there anything you do?
I face palm.
With a face
There-
palm,
There's nothing I can do, not alone. So
Yeah.
no, I don't do anything.
I'm going to say Nara's also awake, but there's not a lot you can do with just two. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that big guy. So, face palming at Ray and their more or less life choices. Your team is down. They're not dead, but they're just down over the presence of this person. Looking towards you, Vera does state, you have all earned a seat at the table. You may take it, or you may go back and warn what is to come.
Well, I guess I
Well, I
don't got a
mean-
choice. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, they're not really in a state to make a choice. So
They're looking towards you, Tempest.
Uh,
Smack
I
dab
c-
directly towards you.
I'm unconscious, but I would like to say that I've experienced worse. And then
Wait,
I
what
pass
did you
out
do?
again.
She looked smack dab directly towards you, and she does state, you've been granted a seat at the table. You may take it, or you may go back and warn others what is to come.
A seat at what table exactly?
Ours, of course.
Right.
Does it use benches or normal chairs?
See, I'm more of a free agent, so I'm gonna pass, but with respect. Thank you.
Of course. As I stated beforehand, you've earned whatever choice you may decide on. We will be taking over the world, killing as many as we need to. But in the end, as long as it serves our purpose, no price is not worth the cost. She does.
Just looks over at Ray and just
She raises her hand, and Ray lifts up into the air and basically is moved towards your team. She was doing it. Vera was doing it. Now then, where would you like to go?
I don't know.
It all
Where's
depends.
the first place I met the group?
Dust.
And then yeah, I want to go to Dust.
Very well then. Do pray that you all make it out of this alive.
Hey, we gotta go see the butcher's daughter. See how she's doing.
You begin to phase out of existence. Your form and body begins to just disappear as you teleport back to the Kingdom of Dust, back to the capital, where this all began at the Colosseum fight, because that's technically where you all met the first time you did.
And is everybody going or just me?
Everyone's going. You made the choice for everyone because everyone else failed, minus Nara. Oh, but I'm pretty sure she would not be cool with, joining a cult.
Well, I mean,
I wanted to
it's-
take on the power.
Uh,
didn't-
I wanted to become the old god, and then kill everyone the same way.
Oh, I cannot face palm hard enough.
the group does come forward, and light does stay towards Vera. Are you sure that was wise, miss? It was not wise, sure. But it's more entertaining this way. And who knows, if they are able to get stronger, And I suppose it's far more in their favor now, isn't it? Let us wait to see what happens. We will give them some time. But after a while,
3 months.
things will slowly begin to fall. As we end the session for today.
I feel